Hello, chat. Thank you for being patient. Had a little bit of a mishap with the stream. Had to, fix that. See, I was gonna play something else tonight, and then I couldn't get it to work right before I started the stream. I had to re-record a brand new research stream video. So like, oh, this will be fun. Starting 10 minutes late. But I literally just picked something that I had downloaded already. It's like, oh, this game that I almost forgot about. That other Ubisoft open world game. Now that I think about it, this is not a good idea since I spent all day working on an Assassin's Creed script. Assassins. And now I'm doing another one. I want to die. But how have you all been, chat? Yeah, I see the reward in the corner, Cassandra's armor. Yes, exactly. Why wouldn't they put that there? You said notice you, not creep you? Is someone creeping you, Sammy? Do I have to, like, lay the smacketh down? No creepiness, chat. Otherwise, horny chat gets shut down immediately. Dartigan or your weeb shows, I guess Dart will do. Well, you can always pause your weeb shows and watch them later. What's that compared to watching something live, huh? There's some heavy master slave going down. I'm sorry, what? What was my other plan to send stream? I'll keep that on the lowdown until I can get it to work. Because I might be able to get it to work or not. I mean, it should be able to. Just had to go looking for a fix. Been having that trouble a lot recently, haven't I? Because I keep wanting to play older games. But this one's not even that old. It came out like less than 10 years ago. I was like, no, we don't. Windows 10 came out after us. No worky. So I've heard from people that this game ain't so bad, but then again, most people say that about Assassin's Creed these days too. So I don't trust the word of mouth. Not one bit. But let me get some more bros and broettes in here. By the way, I have to mention this is one of the worst titles for a video game I have ever come across. Just the word Phoenix spelled like that just makes me want to vom. I don't know what about that it is, but just like bleh, bleh. Something wrong with it. Phoenix is probably easier to copyright, yeah, but do you really need to copyright a word to make a video? You don't need to. You can't copyright the word Immortals either, but they use that. Or Rising. I mean, do they honestly think they're gonna get a franchise out of this? I mean, did this game even sell that well? What's up, Dacian? How you been? Bottle that vom and sell it? I'm sure there'd be someone, weird individual who'd buy it, and I don't think I'd want to, like, meet them at a dark alley. You finally got a rare moo, your life is complete. It's not really worth anything, but hey, congrats. How bad is this going to be on a scale of 1 to 10? I don't know. People always say this one's like the good game Ubisoft released last year, but I have my doubts. You have no idea what this game is? It's like, a comedy, somewhat, open world Zelda clone. Set in, Greek mythology. Surprised your inner 90s kid ain't digging the title? I hate the title. The title is god-awful. Who could look at that word Phoenix spelled like that and not just recoil? Greek mythology? Well, that has my interest, I suppose. Zelda clone? Well, there's many Zelda clones, Breath of the Wild clones, I should say, coming out these days. Takes a couple of years for the clones to get out there when it's not something easily doable by a Chinese switch up. Looks like Genshin Impact. Yeah, that's because they're both trying to let you be Breath of the Wild. There's a reason. Then again, there were some Breath of the Wild elements to Assassin's Creed Valhalla too. It's a fun game, DLC is kind of... Yeah, well, I'll be the judge of that. I don't trust word of mouth anymore. They trying to piss off those with OCD? Well, yes. Everyone, generally. If you're not a shareholder of Ubisoft, you can bet money they're trying to piss you off. You gave in? What did you give in to, Puff? What broke you? What subject? Oh, no, you're saying I gave in. Well, I never said I wasn't going to play this. I mean, I bought it, about a month ago, because I got it half off. I just haven't, had time to ever get around to it. Nor was I really that excited to. What I've heard, it's a parody of the Greek myth. Yeah, I've seen videos of it. I've seen evidence. But this wasn't the game I was going to play tonight. I was going to play something else, but last minute I had to change because the game wouldn't work. That's why the stream is starting, like, late, because I had to re-record a new, stream announcement video. Speaking of that... Maybe I'll be able to get the other game working tomorrow. Who knows? It is what it is, though. Good soldiers follow orders. Hey, Doc, thank you for the 21-month sub, my man. Enjoy the streams. I will hopefully be able to do that. What game was it going to be? Like I said, I'm not going to mention that just yet because I can't. I don't want to get anyone excited for anything because I can't. In case I can't get it to work. So trust me, if you see me playing a game that's close to 10 years old over the next couple days, you'll know which one it was. No, it's not Okami. Your favorite game of all time, I suppose, but because you mention it every time. I got a few other things I want to play before I try to play Okami again. We're already excited anyway. It's a stream night. Well, thank you, Killer. I like that enthusiasm. I'm just sorry for starting so late. Dart plays Skyrim. It's not Skyrim. I would have no trouble playing Skyrim. That game is available on everything. When do you think Ubisoft started going down as a company? Sometime around the release of Assassin's Creed 3, I guess. Hello, cow people. That's an awkward way of putting it. You don't usually chat in stream and mostly watch recordings from streams, so it's good to say hi in live chat for once. Also, love your content, Dart. Keep up the good work, and thanks for the laughs. Oh, you're most welcome. I guess you're coming from either watching VODs here on Twitch, or you'll, watching the stream archive. Either way, welcome. Did you hear about Elder Scrolls 6? I don't think there's anything significant announced about Elder Scrolls 6. Black Cat, hello, how are you doing? I mean, I haven't seen anything about an Elder Scrolls 6. Why do you always catch up with the Ubisoft game stream? No, maybe that's just a question you'd ask about yourself. So, I've got all my announcements done, right? Yeah, both Discord and YouTube, so I'm good on that front. So, I guess I should probably get started playing in just a minute. Got a bottle of whiskey? Yeah, it might help when you're playing, watching someone play a Ubisoft game. Am I getting paid to play Ubisoft games? I could if I wanted to. Ubisoft has offered me a couple $1,000s to make a Far Cry 6 video. I don't think they know what kind of content I do on my channel, though. They probably just sent that out, off a list. Could this be the 1 out of 50 Ubisoft game? Stream Archive makes a great background for busy work. Hey, I need to I've been slacking on uploading recently. I'm starting to upload the Cyberpunk stuff now, though. Wait, seriously? Yeah, I've gotten a couple emails. They're doing an advertisement campaign for Far Cry 6. So they're looking for influencers to do like 1 to 2 minute spots at the start of a video or an entire dedicated video to it. Oh, I'll do a dedicated video to it, alright, but not something they're going to be paying for. Sammy, thank you for the gift sub to Ribbonstick, by the way. Can you fuck with Ubisoft and they will pay me for it? Why not? Well, they wouldn't be wanting me to make my normal. They'd be wanting me to do a positive video on it. So they'd be like, hey guys, I'm here with this hot new game from Ubisoft. It comes out on such and such date. You can pick it up at the Ubisoft store or on console. I'm going to be playing some of it for you today. I hope you enjoy. And then you'll do a let's play of it. That's what they're looking for. Those kind of things pay well, though. I can make more money out doing that one video than like the next 3 Sin videos I do combined. But I got standards, chat. And you got standards for me. You'd be upset if I did that. I'm getting very irritated by every game wanting to have the controller cursor on screen. You would gift 100 subs worth of subs if you did Okami. Whoa. Is that a bribe? Is that an attempt at a bribe from one of my very own mods? How dare you think I can be bought? But I like Okami. I will play it at some point. Don't worry. You don't have to bribe me for that. It'll probably be like a week that you have a heavy schedule and can't even watch though, Dacian, knowing my timing. You have standards, Charles? Oh. True name. Stop it. It's weird. Have you gotten sponsored for Raid Shadow? I get offers for Raid Shadow Legends all the time. And many other things you've heard of. In denial, 100 bits for having standards. Oh, you shouldn't reward someone for that. That's just being a normal person. Don't forget Chrono Cross. I got a lot of things apparently I need to play. You would put in PTO just to watch you play it. I'd have to like give you a heads up then. You're sad because you had to fully reset your PS5. Well, be happy that you got a PS5. Okami will be thrown in the pile with a P5. Maybe I get one of those. Honey is an excellent service. I'll let you know. Chad, that's the one thing I know it's stupid to be proud of it, but I am kind of, just a little bit, got a little bit of pride over the fact that I can resist those, all that lucrative fucking money. It gets shoved my way in emails all the time. And like, nah. I'll just, make my ad revenue off YouTube. That's the one thing I'll let myself toot my horn over, that I haven't sold out to, like, just doing endless amounts of, sponsored shit. Are you gonna carry your cards with the Ridge wallet? I hate solid wallets like that. Pain in the ass. You check my spam folder? It's not in my spam folder. It's right in my direct, focus folder. Don't forget about Expression. I've done that joke too many times. Standards and principles are basically the same thing, right? Something that exists on eBay for a lot of money. 95, no standards, just Moo. Well, Moo is a standard of its own. Do I want your PS5? No, man, you keep that. You worked hard for that, and you deserve it. You don't need to give me stuff. I make videos you like. That doesn't mean you have to give me your hard-earned, your things. Keep the things that you bought and cherish them, I say. I'll get one eventually, don't worry. So, I think we should start playing this game. Let's check it out, chat. Let's see if I hate it. That should be our new game. Will he like it? And then, cue the intro music. What is a sponsor video that you would do? The only single sponsorship I've ever taken was for Discord. And that was because I was already using Discord and had already basically done the same thing for free by trying to get people to join my community there. So I was like, yeah, you can pay me money to do that once or twice. So I did. That was the only one. Only one I've ever taken. And I don't have any shame on that one, since Discord's, great. You bought Moocoin low and now you're rich. Buy low, sell high. That's the rule, man. Don't short sell my Moocoin though, alright? Don't bet against it. PS5 isn't going to be a must-have for another year, and by then it'll be available. Maybe. The way things are going. You'll hate it? Oh, we'll see. Would you take G Fuel? If I was offered G Fuel and didn't take it, Kate would kill me. Because she loves G Fuel. She's still a small YouTuber and she's already like, I need that G Fuel sponsorship. She thirsts for that hard. So if I would like turned it down, I'd have to keep it a secret because she'd be very mad. Like, how dare you? I would do anything for that. Yes, short squeeze the moo. Alright, so, let me quickly check the options. Let me just use, this real quick. Adaptive quality, keep frame rate stable by adjusting. Yeah, we'll leave that off. Screen space, okay, looks like everything, motion blur off. Depth of field, we'll leave it on. Hey, Green, how you doing? You take up G Fuel, all videos and streams have to start with "What's up, gamers?" Is it possible to say the word gamers without adopting that tone of voice? I don't think it is. Even if you're a lady, I think it comes out as gamers. Alright, that should be good. Window mode, borderless, everything. Resolution don't need to be that high. VSync off, frames per second limit. Resolution, monitor, field of view. Alright, good. So, positive about the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Can you finally play the first Mass Effect? You can finally play the first Mass Effect? You never played it? I would wait until the mods restore all the Cassandra ass shots, though. Because you know that'll happen. And those are important. No ass... listen, chat. This is the new phrase for the new Mass Effect Legendary Edition. No ass, I'll pass. That's my motto. Also, Dust the White Wolf, welcome back. Been a while since you last saw a stream. Just wanted to drop in and say hi. Hope everyone is doing well and hanging in here. We are doing well, or at least most of us are, I think, and hopefully you are as well. And we'll stick around and wait for you to be able to come back to us more often. Who's Cassandra? Miranda, not Cassandra. I just Cassandra because y'all that right there. When you snagged the trilogy about 8 years ago, the disc in the case was scratched to hell and you couldn't load. Oh. Well, maybe you saw my video on it then. So, new game. Normal. No ass, I'll pass, exactly. There needs to be a t-shirt. Yeah, they basically like moved the camera so the ass, you don't get any ass shots anymore. That's bad. I don't get it. Girls like ass shots just as much as from what I've learned from my own chat. Mental health has definitely improved. Awesome, my man. Glad you found some more inner strength. For some reason this feels like it should be voiced by that guy who voiced Aku in Samurai Jack.
None of this is your fault. You're the victim. All the mortals are.
Yeah, I know he's dead, but they got someone who's kind of sounds like him to play his role now.
Jagged reflections from a broken mirror. Behold your god! This one killed 6 innocent children to satisfy her.
Oh, you're Kronos, are you?
This one burn with jealousy, see, fight and murder.
Game is more fun to play than Valhalla. Well, it doesn't take nearly as long either.
And let the heel of Achilles
He looks like a bug.
will be their undoing.
Man of truest culture. Then again, this is a current BioWare, so hopes are troubling about it. Yeah, current BioWare is a weird company.
And the rehabilitation of Olympus.
Typhon? Yeah, he just looks like a Balrog, doesn't he? You shall not pass. God, he's got a lot to say.
How I missed you, Prometheus, my favorite cousin.
You chained me.
Cousin, it's your god Zeus. Let's go see big Roman titties. Sorry, I heard the word cousin. Came out that way.
You need my help. Typhon is free. You once fought beside his allies, the Titans.
I know they're Greek, but still, it sounded like it.
It's not that simple. He is even blocking my
Hey, I recognize that voice. That's the dude who voiced the main character in Deus Ex.
I cannot see.
Well, the newer ones. And that, caveman in Far Cry Primal.
Blast me. I can't. He took my lightning. He took everything.
Never asked for this, exactly.
What else I'm missing? Look to the mortals. That's done. Those evil, imbecilic, tasteless parasites were all turned to stone. One of those evil parasites is about to save your royal ass. My ass is safely lodged in the Aegean stables, and mortals will never be anything but a mistake. Care to make a wager? If I'm right, My sin of stealing fire and ensuring their survival.
Lias Tofexis, Gaia voice Adam Jensen, yes.
You find your punishment unjust? It's a little...
He does a lot of games with Ubisoft.
Do we have a deal? If you win, I'll end your punishment and set you free. But if I win, you...
Why are all the gods such vicious cunts?
Whatever it takes. Very well. Let the tale of Phoenix be
what?
my redemption.
I'm just gonna tell a story, are we?
Not one of your stories. How long is this going to...
Maybe go somewhere warmer.
My tale begins at sea. A ship of soldiers returning from a faraway battle. Their victory ambushed by an unexpected storm. The sea tossed and turned.
Why so many things are based on Greek myth? We just like myths.
The line between sky and sea, all but
And the reason more Western stories are based off Greek myths is because that was kind of the basis of Western civilization.
nearly as deep as Tartarus. You're really painting a picture here. It's an art. Point is,
I mean, Roman myths are the same thing as Greek myths. Let's be honest with that. So you don't have to add that one to your list.
at dawn, the sun rose on the few remaining survivors. The lowest ranked among
Game audio is a bit low. I'll fix it after the cutscene.
who dreamt of battle, but had seen nary a skirmish. Don't tell me.
Oh god, they talk a lot throughout this game, don't they? Hold on, let me adjust audio. Alright, let us be dude.
Has a beard.
Wait, is the canon in this one also the lady, no matter if you pick the guy? That seems to be Ubisoft's idea these days. Changing body reverts the character to default state, yeah.
Like this.
Just go for a lady with a beard? Nah.
Yogurt.
I'm gonna try to make myself. I need you. Well, I can't, the cartoon version of myself, I guess.
Face like,
Well, you don't really get to do that, do you?
you know.
Very little changes you can make here.
I can see in my mind.
Character creator? What's that? Can you change penis size in this game? I'm gonna guess no. Just an assumption.
Hair like,
Speaking of myths and other cultures, did you hear about the Sun Wukong game that a Chinese developer is making? Yeah, I saw the video for that. It's a very impressive vertical slice of a game, but you can't really expect... It's hard to always expect a game to look like a vertical slice, because it's very easy to make that look whatever you want to look like. But I'd be very happy if it ended up looking like that. None of these haircuts actually fit me. Well, that maybe that if I let my hair grow out. Yeah, we'll go with that. Since my hair does kind of flop to the side.
burnt out. Poof. Burning.
I'll go with that.
Burning.
I don't really have facial hair.
Eyebrows.
Long hair? Well, I don't have long hair, but I've gotten mid-length sometimes. I've got pretty thick eyebrows, so kind of like these. That's the best I can do. This is a twink if I ever saw one. You're calling me a twink, you know. I mean, my hair isn't that long, but it flops to the side, though. But then again, maybe I could be a twink. Well, I also don't have that shaved that close on the side, either. I got a lot more temple hair, too. More chin? I don't get to control the chin. Facial scar, chat? Give him a tiny scar. That'll do. No penis and no chin. Sadly, they can't all be cyberpunk. I guess we're voice.
storm! Wake up!
The storm! Wake
So
up! I have to wake up!
select.
The storm! Wake up! I have to wake up!
The storm!
The storm!
Alright, so it is selected. Okay, we're good.
Wake up! I
This
have
will
to
be our
wake up.
character for as long as I play this game. I'm not committing to playing this game all the way through right now. Definitely sounded like Ubisoft. Hmm.
Lowest ranked among
So you look like Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man 3. Doesn't everyone
dreamt
though?
of battle, but had seen nary a skirmish. A teller of tales, not a doer of deeds.
Now my hair is actually at a shorter state right now.
What a name! Phoenix! Sounds like the sound a dumb bird makes when it lights itself on fire, which would be ridiculous. Although...
Are they making fun of the game's title too?
Write that down. Washed up on an unknown shore, Phoenix awoke.
Can I get a shirt that doesn't have reveal my armpits? It's Pecker from Jack and Daxter 2. Who is? I'm not really familiar with Daxter's voice. A lot of the voice actors from that.
Captain! Can anyone hear me?
I need to play Jack and Daxter 2. Well, it's just called Jack and Daxter 2 at some point. I think it's just called Jack 2, isn't it? That's a great game.
Looks like the only way off this beach is up that cliff.
Alright. Can't do anything just yet. Well, this UI looks incredibly familiar. They're really missing the opportunities for male panty shots. For some of these scenes. Well, we're wearing like a thong or something underneath. Is the stream looking alright? Or does it look choppy? Shouldn't be. Fine for you? Just making sure. It did, it's at 1920 by 1080p, so just want to make sure of that. Alright, if you guys say it's good, little choppy, it's what I thought. Let's get to the tutorial area first, and then I'll change some settings if I need to. I really wish I could get a new GPU. My 1080 Ti is showing that age. Gee, I wonder where you got that idea from, Ubisoft. Well, to be fair, they've been doing climbing in games for a long time, but I just mean specifically the stamina bar next to it. What's up? Firenale, how are you doing? You just bought your ESO a brand new PC, everything is top of the line. I have not been able to get my 3080 yet. I have a brand new PC too, but I haven't been able to upgrade the GPU.
See them waving and calling to him.
Phoenix, again. You may not be your brother Ligiron, but I will make something of you yet.
Hold my shield. Try not to drop it this time.
I didn't see you there.
Don't let them get to you. They're just jealous. It's not often someone has a brother like yours.
This game does have fun cartoony movement though. We'll see.
Locagos! Locagos, can you hear me? You've gone cold. What magic is this? Ligiron! Where are you, brother?
Unarmed and lost.
Something about a cartoony Greek game just reminds me of the Disney Hercules.
I have to be calm. I have to follow my training.
Use the compass to locate objectives. Huh. After this game, you should go play that Samurai Jack game. It's decent. It's not really on my list of things to do.
No!
Hurts. No, I wasn't planning to play this game tonight. I just had to at the last minute switch to it.
Ligiron! Brother!
What was the other option? I'm not mentioning it just yet in case I can't get it to work. Because I was going to play it tonight, but it wouldn't, function. So until I can get it to work, I'm just going to keep it on the low end. Do we already have, like, dead family member? That's what it seemed like. I heard the word brother. Since it's been a good few years since Breath of the Wild, do you think we'll be getting any other copycat games? Well, eventually we'll get Breath of the Wild 2. Does that count as a copycat game?
Phoenix had never been allowed to hold the hallowed sword. A gift from Achilles for bravery in battle. It balanced perfectly in his palm, as if forged for it.
Achilles' sword? Brother must have been...
Keep your secrets. Exactly.
Is something wrong with your voice?
I never got a sword. Just saying.
Phoenix looked up. He was not alone. By the gods! Stay back!
Maybe I should have downloaded God of War 1 instead.
For his first real fight.
Heavy attack? Just a light attack?
Phoenix felt his training coming to focus.
No lock on? Looks jank as fuck. I mean, it functions. They really go flying. They get yeeted by the sword, huh?
Survey the land from up there.
You dodge with square? Apparently, yeah, you attack with R1. I think maybe I can make the stream... I think the stream maybe is a little chuggy, so we'll lower a few graphic settings. Specifically, we'll go with shadows are usually a bit of an issue. Start with that. At least use circle. How is circle any different from square? You only do 3 dodges in a row as well. Look any less, you'll look any more smoother. They said to climb up to that, right? All the controls can be remapped. I don't really have a problem with the controls yet. Circle is traditional dodge. I don't know. I've never. Well, this isn't a Souls game. This is a Breath of the Wild game.
This is the largest statue of Hermes I've ever seen. I wonder who built it.
Besieged by challenge, totally alone, this young hero was determined to save his fellow soldiers and brother.
Boring! Can we skip this part?
No.
Maybe I should have just played Breath of the Wild tonight. But Dark Souls is just another Legend of Zelda, but different. I mean, you really can say that about any third-person, sword game, I guess, but I really don't see it. Unless you're just, making jokes. I don't remember too much, climbing. In the Dark Souls games. For you, it stopped the choppiness.
It's an honor to finally meet you in person. Just don't tell anyone I'm speaking to you. I got in enough trouble for memorizing stories instead of tilling the soil back at home. And then the other soldiers? Well...
Get some real Greeks to speak English? Oh, that... I understand that'd be more accurate, but it'd probably be a far less... far more difficult for any English speakers to understand what they're saying. Also, might be difficult to find enough actors to do that. Is this what I think it's gonna be? Yep, exactly what I thought it was gonna be. Why would I have thought otherwise?
Phoenix's destiny was becoming clear. So far, all you have shown me is a mortal soldier who has fought one real battle, and Typhon...
I mean, technically those were in Breath of the Wild as well, with the towers.
Toy with me, Prometheus.
Sound like I'm in pain? Don't I always sound like I'm in pain, though?
Shall be our salvation. For if he fails, and Typhon defeats us, Zeus, king of gods, the world will fall to chaos.
Go there, says the camera.
A temple of Apollo. If it has an oracle or a seer...
Where in Greece is this? It seems like it's a very condensed Greece.
A griffin? But they aren't real. Let me go!
Does Ubisoft have any kind of game mechanic that's unique to its individual game? Not really anymore. They basically have their open world idea, and then they, like, stick with it. Hold R3 to Farsight. Oh, this is also straight from Breath of the Wild. It's almost shameless, actually, but you know what? Fine, it's better than your Assassin's Creed. Can they get sued? No, you can't get sued for this kind of thing. I don't think you can copyright a genre. And somehow they still make it a bit more annoying by having a bit too much. Now, what's really going to matter, though, is that, Phoenix, the blood moon rises yet again. Now, that's when we're like, okay. Yeah, I once had the blood moon rise like 5 times in like 10 minutes. I never got that how that mechanic worked. Just how much am I going to reveal? What does the blood moon mechanic do? It revives all the monsters you've killed. The shitty thing about them ripping off Breath of the Wild is that they put their spin on it, which is, for example, this whole thing, revealing icons of the map instead of actually placing down your own waypoint. Well, you also revealed stuff on the map, like, sort of in a similar fashion in Breath of the Wild. You can also do the waypoints. That it wasn't quite this loaded with shit. It's usually maybe 4 or 5 things. That's too far away. Or maybe not. This is, I would actually just rather all this be automatically added to it like it is in the rest of Ubisoft's games now. I don't remember Breath of the Wild telling you, hey, this is a loot cache. Well, there wasn't nearly as much stupid, pointless shit in Breath of the Wild. You gotta remember that, too. At least it's not Far Cry 5, sit here and wait for this person to tell you about one thing they saw them one time in another place. Yeah, I can't wait for Breath of the Wild to give me a Breath of the Wild 2 to have drug missions. They'll copy, Ubisoft in turn. It's only fair, right? Is there anything left to scan? I think that's enough anyways. They want you to feel the weight of their content. You can feel the weight of it, alright.
How to get down? The pond!
Let's jump into pond, but I want to get this shiny ambrosia thingy.
Like honey, and the first day of spring, and my first kiss, all rolled into one.
Phoenix got into the ambrosia too?
He just lost his virginity from the sound of that. I'm gonna take off now. Hey, Dust, you have a good night, man. Thanks for being here.
Yet.
Alright, jump into pond. I thought for sure they were going to do a joke about the old Assassin's Creed thing there.
Fenyx felt Ligiron's blade.
So how does this game fit into the whole Ubisoft universe? It's got to be in there somewhere, right?
Heavy
It'll
responsibility.
be like a comic book series that's part of it.
Oh, Achilles.
I meant to ask, why exactly would you expect to receive a sword from Achilles?
You don't want to think about it? Yeah, but you'll be forced
A
to.
routine offering from someone who gazed into your eyes and told you
Waiting for him to hit the water fast enough to kill him. He kind of like belly flopped into that, didn't he?
Rose on his breastplate. Got something in my eye. Keep going.
Would not be a comfortable in your landing. Not sure what all the blue mushrooms are for, but keep collecting them.
Muse, sing
Memorize the melodies of small lyres and play them on a big lyre found in the same region to complete the myth challenge.
with all mortals and immortals.
Whatever it is, I can't do it right now.
Prophets, but through the dark night,
The jump of belief. Ah.
only tricks.
That's nice.
Why did you make yourself play this? Well, I wasn't planning to play it tonight. I was going to play something else, but it wouldn't, work.
Just happens
So I had to
not
quickly,
be
within like 5 minutes, switch what game I was going to play, and I already had this downloaded. Like, fine, why not? I mean, it's not bad, well, it's one of those games that I could probably, like, hate it by the time I spend enough time with it. It's not a game I'm terribly interested in. I think this is the game telling me you can't fight this thing right now. Oh, we got the red crystals from Devil May Cry. You just have to cheese it? Yeah, it feels like one of those kind of fights. You have to, like, run away. Or I can just get my ass handed to me. I can't even eat my own mushrooms. Is there a run button? Oh, those are the hills. I gotcha. Gotcha. Blue is stamina for your special attacks. I don't have any of those yet, then.
Unlike the mortal flesh, which had been frozen into marble, the pomegranate sprung forth defiantly.
Narrator, the voice from the Linen Eye. Well, it's the same guy who also does it, but he does a bunch of voices. I mainly know him, though, from the new Deus Ex games. But he does a lot of Ubisoft work. He was also the main caveman guy you played in Far Cry Primal. Is your Greek hero some Darticus? Now, that's my Greek name, huh? You don't get to choose the name. You're Phoenix regardless.
Can you hear me in there? I'm coming!
You can tell he's been shaving those legs meticulously.
I found your axe! Phoenix approached the axe, feeling it call to him. Looks like the axe of Atalanta. That must be a copy. Although... But before Phoenix could claim it, the axe was pulled into the pit by a terrible force.
Who knocks upon my door?
No one?
You think that old trick...
This game, I just realized, came out at a really bad time, since I think this released right at the same time as Hades, didn't it?
Cyclops to the sailor.
I think this game gets probably doesn't hold up as well against Hades, does it? What am I doing again?
Well, that's the end of Phoenix. Perfectly passable storytelling. I won't lie,
that's what they were
there
doing.
were moments that dragged, but you
Hades
really
came out
got
way
me
earlier? Oh yeah, well it
hooked.
came on Epic Store, but that doesn't
Now,
count.
let's settle up. Time for you to help me against Typhon.
Zeus
It's
in all
not
rules.
over yet. Not by a long shot.
Phoenix is on Epic Store only, I know. All Ubisoft's games are right now. Wait, are they even doing like the special like trial rooms that... Okay. Here's one thing I'm gonna bet this game doesn't have that was in Breath of the Wild, and that's how the elements and stuff work, like electricity and fire and wind.
What was
That one would take a little bit more work, wouldn't it?
It's Tartarus.
just exactly
Whoops.
where had Phoenix landed?
Tartarus. The nasty abyss where I imprisoned Typhon. He must have opened rifts into the vaults of the underworld when he escaped. You know it, I know it.
Yep.
Say it.
It's a puzzle
Phoenix
chamber, I get it.
wasn't, Sure.
I hate
Metro Last Light Redux is free on
Aren't
Epic.
you intrigued?
Just, I think I already own it though.
Keep going.
You're not gonna get like the metal weapons conducting electricity in this game. Like I said, that's the thing that if they try to clone it would take some actual time. Meow meow moopa. Are you like making like a weird anime girl song out of our moo? What it sounds like the beginnings of. Rate of songwriting takes hard work and dedication, or just get like a Japanese idol to sing it for you. Then it's fine. They have a high pitch.
If you can meet my challenge, or if you will fall like all the others.
Who are you? Hello?
I don't know what this yellow pout is for, but we'll find out. Obviously, I can't get across that, though. Good to see you too, man. How have you been, Revan? Been a while. What have you been up to? Am I enjoying the game? I have no real problem with it. I'm just, just really have no interest in it, too. Just it's a game I put on tonight because I, couldn't play the game I was planning to play. I guess I can just climb on that? Nope. Of course not. They have to, like, do the same thing and like Breath of the Wild does. Certain surfaces you can't climb in the puzzle chamber. Have you developed strong feelings for this game yet? Nah. I don't have any, like, projectile... No! He has to step forward like that, doesn't he? He takes a big lunge forward with that one swing. Oh, here we go. You got a lack of notifications, or at least missed the usual ones. So what did you miss? Well, this game was a change to it. I was going to play something else tonight, but I couldn't get it to work. So I went ahead and played this game since I already had it downloaded. So, we're just, checking it out. Since I didn't get a chance to play it last year. I mean, it's clearly, yep, it's Breath of the Wild clone. No doubt about it. The sad thing is, I'm willing to bet that other, Breath of the Wild clone that came out not too long ago, which, is even more shameless in its microtransactions than a Ubisoft game, is probably better.
What's this?
Yeah, Genshin Impact. I don't know if this applies to Greek mythology as well as I think it does.
Noticing that several pieces were missing, as if someone had ripped them apart. They seem to be man-made. I wonder how they work, if they even work.
Yes, I get it. They're Daedalus's wings. Or Icarus? Yeah, Icarus and Daedalus. I get it.
Whoa! They actually work! Sort of.
Genshin is fun, but it's... Yeah, I know very much it's a pay-to-win game. That's why I haven't played it. I guess that blue stuff on the edge of my screen is to tell me where the objective is. Take at these broken wings and learn to fly again. I'm about to die if anything hits me, so... What's my favorite Greek legend? I don't know. I don't really have one. I don't know. There's a lot of sex in Greek legends, so any of the pornier ones, maybe.
A lot of people into a lot of things. I need to stop drinking.
Ground smash. Oh, whoa. I guess my favorite would be when Kronos gets his dick cut off and it turns into his daughter, who's the goddess of love. That's a pretty good. Yeah, that's some creative storytelling. Who's your favorite Greek god, and would you want to be their demigod child in Camp Half-Blood? Okay, this is sounding really stupid now already. You're basically, when you ask favorite Greek god, you're basically asking what's your favorite Greek realm of influence, I guess? Like, would you like the god of war, or the god of storms, god of the sea, god of the dead? That Hermes guy, he seemed like he knew what he was doing. I mean, hey, he was basically Jeff Bezos before, Bezos was around. He's like the god of, you're running fast. And making deliveries. That's the guy who, gets shit done. He's underlooked. No waifu talking? You'll never get Chad to agree to that.
Scattered, hidden by Typhon. It's over. Phoenix is Helios Ash.
God of wine, yeah. Everyone would like a god of wine, wouldn't they?
Really?
How do you get to such a sweet job of being the god of partying and debauchery? Like, yeah, I'm just about partying, bruh. Like, everyone else gets a real job of the pantheon. Like, I like to drink. I'm your waifu, Sammy? Oh.
Replica of Zeus's lightning bolt? No way!
I have so many of them now.
Power surged through Phoenix. It was too much for him to bear.
What's happening to me?
Bye-bye, mortal. And then, just like that, it stopped. No! The wings grounded the lightning. They were designed to withstand storms.
And you have a Darta waifu pillow. Only if it's one of my muscular legs and not the rest of my body on it.
Just the beginning.
You have to buy 2 of them. Kronos castrated Uranus and threw his father's testicles into the sea. Yep. That's one of my favorite stories. Makes perfect sense when you think about it.
Having plunged into the abyss
Which
of
waifu's turn is it tonight?
and living to
You know
tell
what?
the tale,
I have a
Phoenix
large bed.
emerged victorious.
It can fit a couple, more than one.
Now,
That stranger I was chasing, where did he go?
with the wings, he would be able to flit across the ancient bridge and find out.
Ancient bridge.
Just step on discarded junk. Who knows where those have been? Many a night, Phoenix had told tales of a genius.
Feed
An
Zeus's
inventor
lightning from
named
bolts of
Daedalus
Tartarus to
and
upgrade
his
Phoenix maximum
extraordinary
stamina.
wings. Perhaps someone copied their design, Phoenix mused.
Dickwit nut. What? So your fans can be sandwiched by your thigh pillows, exactly. Why does he have a Scottish accent? I don't know. Americans won't be able to tell the difference. Press X to eject, then do a double jump to continue climbing. Does my wing thing use stamina? A little bit of it. Greek sounds like Spanish and Russian and a love child. I've never heard that description, but it makes sense. Something not beneath me. What am I doing? I believe I'm playing a video game, my friend. And also, well, actually, I think I'm just playing the video game, but then, cat was getting weird, so I decided to go with it. Ferret Cop is savior. Yeah. This ferret, whoever has the ferret copy emote, all the ferret emotes, she is very lucky because I see everyone subbing just to use her emotes in other people's chats. I need to make more cute cow emotes to get people to do the same thing. Western Genshin, yeah, well, this game isn't quite as shameless with the microtransactions though. Always what are you doing, step bro, not how are you doing, huh? And no one ever cares about what step bro feels about anything. He's just used like a piece of meat. He... Wang jangling? Are you all wang jangling tonight? Is it that kind of Neo day? I'm not sure how I feel about that. Usually a Friday isn't a wang jangling night. CBT emote. I don't know how to make a CBT emote that would actually pass the muster of Twitch's inspection.
I'm coming to help. Hold on.
Streamer's name is Limelight. Yeah, I know the name. I've looked at the emote before. I just see a lot of people who subscribe to her, not to watch her stream, but just to use her emotes everywhere.
What am I going to do? Put the fiends of Tartaros to sleep with storytelling?
Karen Best Ayaya. Well, the original Ayaya was the best, but that got removed, I think. Since it was, technically a copyrighted image. We're going up there, but what's this? Okay, I need, like, Pegasus boots for that. Oh, wait. Oh. Figured as much. Video game protagonist subsisting entirely on a diet of blue crystals, red crystals, lightning, and shrooms. Hey, it's what the doctor calls for. It's a balanced diet, alright? Don't knock it. It's gluten-free. You're tired, you're just playing Resident Evil 2 without ammo. Please cheer me up. Well, get ammo first. That'll help a lot, tremendously. Unless you're doing something on a special run. Really helps with the inflammation, oh yeah. That and all the intestinal problems. Because you're not actually eating anything that will give you nutrition. And, the best thing about, not eating anything is starvation. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm rambling. It's like the Greek Mario diet. What does Mario eat? We know that Sonic eats chili dogs voraciously, but we've never really found. Well, maybe if we go to the canon that is the Super Mario Super Show, they did like a lot of pasta there, and I consider Super Mario Super Show to be canon. Hey, Luigi, I got some pasta. That's a real catch. Thank you for the sub.
Gorgon? They're real.
Eats peaches. Okay, that's a dirty joke, and I like it.
What's that glimmering? Maybe if I sneak up on it.
Let me talk to myself some more. Pasta and shrooms. Well, he doesn't really eat the shrooms. He just like absorbs them. Peaches and cream. Okay, yeah, upgrade to the dirty joke from earlier. I see.
These bracers. I've seen them in drawings. They can't be.
Ah, but they were. Heracles, mightiest of mortals, slayer of beasts, defied Hera and accomplished the impossible wearing those bracers. And now,
Oh, I remember getting these in God of War 3.
through dumb luck,
Stop! Over here! Fight someone who's armed instead!
That was an attempt at humor, I'll give it that. Combat in this game just as easy as it was on... so far, it's kind of easy.
besting the Gorgon that ambushed Heracles. What are you doing?
I'm sure it gets harder later, because it'll probably yell... Right now, it's the beginning of the game.
Yeah, that.
Oh my
That is
fucking
how
god.
it's supposed to be pronounced.
Jesus Christ.
Seems like a lot of work, but it's your funeral.
Except I can't die. Don't remind me.
By the gods! I feel like I could lift a mountain!
If only those bracers could move this one.
Do I get it like something that makes ice blocks too, and everything else that was in Breath of the Wild? How do I log on? Well, at least we can lift more than metal. Oh, crap. It do look like Breath of the Wild, though. It do. But not quite as good, clearly. There you... Yeah, maybe we get bombed next, I don't know. They copied almost everything. Well, yeah, that's what you do when you're Ubisoft. When you can't, even when you're a game that isn't like your other open world games, it just has to be like someone else's open world game. I mean, if you're gonna copy a game, I guess you could do worse than Breath of the Wild. I'm gonna bet money you can get those moments where you get launched into the air and get slow-mo to shoot bows too. Bet money. Maybe they copied Genshin Impact. Well, these came out around the same time as Genshin Impact. So, no, they're both just pulling from the same game. Does Genshin Impact also have those, like, your levitation gloves? Were they also that shameless? Like, yeah, we'll just do that too, why not? I believe I've made an oopsie here. It'd make it interesting that they'd make a copy of a copy to the point where it's essentially, you know, well, what the bad thing is, if everyone just starts copying Breath of the Wild, that kind of like waters down, you know, Breath of the Wild. But then again, we are getting a Breath of the Wild too, so I'm wondering how maybe they'll improve upon it. Who knows? Eventually, it's like, oh, every game's like Breath of the Wild after that. Always happens. You can eat the blue shrooms to get your stamina back while climbing. Oh, tutorial said so. I haven't been paying that much attention. Golden Ember. Upgrade your potency of your potions. Oh. Where am I going? I gotta go over there and get a bow, I think. Like, is it up there? Played Breath of the Wild so many times you can't figure out the game's the mechanics weren't new, but they somehow seem more innovating than in this game. Actually, I'd say most of the stuff that's in Breath of the Wild was pretty new. But the way the world interacted with itself, with like the old elements working and all that. I can't think of any other game that kind of did that. The only hope for Breath of the Wild 2 is that they get rid of the breakable fucking weapons. They'd have to change a lot about the game if they got rid of the those weren't in there because they wanted them to. That was just in there because they kind of had to. Because they want you to use multiple weapons. And the only way to do that is to make it so that they only last for so long. Is it down? Maybe it's below me. Fringe, no fight, you cry easy. What? Can I see this? I can see that. What else would you like me to see? Oh, I see. You got the Master Sword super quickly, so the whole many weapons thing from Breath of the Wild is beneath you. Doesn't the Master Sword have like a, even that's limited how much you can use it. Eventually, like, runs out of energy. Well, yeah, that's exactly how it worked. But how'd you get the Master Sword super quickly? You have to, like, get enough heart pieces for that.
If he fell into that vault, I'll save you! I promise!
What's up, GMC? How you doing?
So let me get this straight. Instead of heating up the Temple of Apollo to speak with the Oracle, Fenyx is hightailing it after this stranger?
Fenyx, truly a good person.
Ah, yes, such a deep and rich character.
But he never lost sight of the fact that he was getting ever closer to the Temple of Apollo and the solution to the terrible curse inflicted upon his brother.
You think this was like something maybe this Zeus is also an Isu. This is like one of their comical outgoings. You got the Master Sword doing a bunch of dungeons? I mean, I guess. If you focus on those quickly, I guess.
Wait, that's what happened to Metis?
Hold on, yawning. It's an aggressive yawn, don't worry.
Oops.
Push only? Yeah, I see. I gotta be honest with you, chat. I don't think I'll end up finishing this game. I mean, it's not bad, but there's also not enough interest in it for me. This could be the only night I end up playing it. Dart Despair. I just don't really feel any like, I gotta play this one all the way to the end. It's clearly I won't be able to make a, a video on it. Too goofy. 4-hour Dart tutorial. Yeah, think of it as that. Think of this like, should I get this game? I saw Dart play it once. That feels like how most people play this game. Like, oh, I'll give it a shot. And like, yeah, I'm done with it. I mean, when you make the game so much like Breath of the Wild, I'm just like, well, why wouldn't I just go play Breath of the Wild? There, we just... Yeah, we're just kind of hanging out tonight anyways. Like I said, I wasn't even planning to play this game tonight. Just worked out that way. Streamer-friendly version of... Well, you can stream Breath of the Wild, no problem. A lot of people did. When I do a Dartigan try stream on games you are curious to play but not complete or sin, well, most of the games I'm curious to play I like to finish. So it wouldn't really make a lot of sense, because I would usually just play to the end. I guess I'll go ahead and tell you guys what game I was planning to play tonight, since it doesn't really make any sense not to really tell you. I was actually planning to play a Splinter Cell game tonight. Since that was something a lot of people were asking. Which one? Not one... what was it? The one that doesn't have the Michael Ironside's voicing. So one of the more recent ones. Hint, not as good, probably. Blacklist? I think it's Blacklist. No, not Chaos Theory. That's the best one. Think about Splinter Cell games, like it's all like Silent Hill, like the earlier ones would be hard to make a good video with, but the newer ones would be a lot easier. Y'all salsa here, and did you... Yeah, I was originally gonna play a Splinter Cell game tonight, but I couldn't get it to work. Would not... just wouldn't work.
Show yourself!
Splinter Cell Tom Clancy game, yes. Yep, you can even just... Yep, feels familiar. You could play Advanced Warfighter or something like that. Advanced Warfighter. Why should I play that? Give me your reasons. It's a dope Tom Clancy game. Nah, it's not a good enough reason.
Two of the targets seemed easy enough to hit, but the third would require the focus of a master archer.
Forget it!
Oh.
Kids today play seashells and skip rocks, stare at the wall. You know, they're hyperactive.
Ah, a Zoomer joke, or a millennial joke, one. You know when you say I was playing a game that was 10 years old, I think late 90s, not 2011? You got a weird brain in you, Jim. Then again, I'm bad at math, too. That's a massive yawn. Sorry about that one. Right into the microphone, too. That, yeah. I guess that's your opinion on this game, huh? This game ain't bad so far, but it's just uninspired. Just like, I'd just rather be playing Breath of the Wild is all I can think of. Because that game was so much better and it was addicting. I honestly, when I was playing Breath of the Wild, couldn't put it down. I'd have to like make time to like pull out my Switch and play it some more. You're younger at heart. You've gotten better now. Someone says 10 years ago, you think 2000s? Feels like a tech demo. Not really. It just feels like you'll... Someone just like, I like that Breath of the Wild game. Let's make our own.
Achilles, the speed of Atalanta, the wits of Odysseus, and the strength of Heracles. Phoenix was
Game
ready to
has
face
input from Funcom employees who left after the Secret World was turned free to play. That's a weird thing. Bit of knowledge. I don't really see much of the Secret World in this. You stayed up for 30 hours straight sober playing Breath of the Wild. It still means a lot to you. That is actually way more than what I ever did. Well, I don't get drunk, so I would have been sober regardless, but I don't think there's any game I've ever stayed up 30 hours playing.
Harden Phoenix's resolve.
Ah, too easy.
Your great-great-granddaughter is doing fine. Don't worry, Chad. All of you will make it to 100. Maybe even older than that. 100 will be the new 80 by the time you actually get to those ages. I'm gonna... Don't drown. Oh, was that like deadly water or what? Or was something eating me from below? Check that out real quick. Game ain't hooking you. It's not hooking me either. Now you have decided to become a Dartigan. You like relaxing in your yardigan. You shop it. I don't want you making that into a meme other people use. Because people are lame enough to do that here. You want to become immortal, maybe then you'll get a girlfriend. Hey, with enough time, anything's possible. Feels like an advanced mobile game. Yeah, you do get a lot of copycats in mobile gaming. That you got a good good eye on you. When you unlock the whip fist upgrade, if you didn't get that in Breath of the Wild, you're not getting in this game. Any good mobile games at all? The only game I ever played on my phone was actually Hearthstone. When's this guy gonna show up in Smash, by the way? Hey Dart, how's Greek Zelda going? Not enough anal. Hold on.
Phoenix saw the minions of Typhon had cornered the stranger.
Now, when to shoot the birds, not look at the damn monster.
This would be his greatest battle yet. Oh,
Excuse you, what? You never heard of going Greek? That's an easy joke to make while playing this, alright? God, this bow feels pathetic. Also, GM's didn't think of the gift sub to Fairy Goddess. Very kind of you.
It's over. You can come out.
No thanks. I'm good.
There's nothing to worry about. If I had wanted to hurt you, I could just as easily come and stab you back there.
True that. So, I'm going to go.
Fenyx.
Since you can get Splinter Cell up and running, what game did you have in mind to stream after this one? Well, I'd like to get Splinter Cell up and running, so I don't know yet.
Nice bracelets.
Thanks.
I think the
hope I
reason
wait
Splinter
for
Cell
Temple
wasn't
of
working
Apollo
was something to do
to
with
see the
Uplay.
Oracle.
Even though I have Uplay, it just wouldn't
Me
connect to it, I think.
Ah, it's right over there.
Oh, great.
So I'm not really sure how... I looked on the
All the help I
discussion
can
on the
get.
Steam page too, and they didn't really seem to have any fixes.
Hey, where did you go? My bracers! That rotten little thief! I saved you!
I know how you feel, kid. You do everything you can for them.
Can't
and
lift
then
heavy
they
things anymore.
betray you.
But I'll think of something to play if I can't get it. Like I said, I don't see myself playing this another night.
What's up with that? Who designed that entrance?
Shoot arrows through a flame to ignite them, just like... They should just put like, just like in Breath of the Wild for all these tutorials. They really should. I'm sorry. Could be the Ubisoft servers in that case. Well, Uplay was working. But for some reason, apparently just because it's an older game, it doesn't connect as well. Don't worry, I'll try. Prototype 2 is waiting for you. No, thank you. Not right now. I'm good. Okay, so I guess I could use the special shot. I'm not sure what I'm using this on. Which Splinter Cell was I trying to play? Which one was it? It's like I said, the one that Michael Ironside doesn't voice act in it. I think it's like not the most recent one, but the one before the most recent one. I think this game is Ubisoft's original character. Do not steal. Hey, I don't think you can. Well, you get a crate. Can you actually steal from this game when it's already stealing from Breath of the Wild? How have I been? I've been good. How have you been? What have you been up to? Do I have to like that? Sounds like Breath of the Wild might be in my future. I've already played Breath of the Wild though. I didn't stream it, but I played it. Oh, I see. That unlocks it? Play Age of Calamity. I think I've heard of that, but I don't know if I'd want to play it. Nothing much, you just have been trying to find new songs to listen to. Any luck? Any good bands you found? Oh hey, it's the King of Hyrule.
Step forward into the light. The mysteries I have to offer are as infinite as the grains of sand.
Oh yeah, Age of Calamity, that game. Yeah, I bought it for my bro. I haven't played it myself.
What is your question?
Oh, wise Oracle, how do I reverse the curse and turn everyone back from stone?
Wow, that's a real question.
This is Saturday morning cartoon level humor.
It's a mystery.
Well, then, how do I get my stolen bracers back?
Ah, another mystery.
Yes, that's why I came to you. The Oracle.
Oh yes, well, circling that, I'm just a priest. The Oracle here turned to stone, but the smoke here is something else. Do you think sand is called sand because it's between the sea?
Are they making a high joke? I think they are.
Have you seen a little guy with golden hair? No?
Frank Valley and the Four Seasons, you may listen to You Can't Take Your Eyes Off You, huh? Also, I've been listening to California Dreamin' by the Mamas and the Papas. Not bad choices.
What's so funny?
You said had to go twice. But you still haven't left.
My brother was turned to stone, and I can't save him. The one person I tried to help robbed me.
You know, I don't think I find
all
pot
you
jokes
can
that
do
funny
is
as I used to back in like the early 2000s.
Whoa. Those are all true. Are you an oracle?
Pot humor kind of peaked with yo
on
that
your way out, can you pick me up something?
what's the name of that one movie? It's basically all about smoking pot.
Father of your line is not father of your kin. A mountain
Half baked, yeah, half baked. Kind of peaked there, didn't it?
flowing locks is how you win. The monster shambles, hungry for immortal flaws. The true hero owns them all, stolen from the beast's jaws. With the winged herald's aid, go on the attack, and sooner than later, change them all back. A pearl in rough seas, forge fires lit, a wise child convinced, a feather's weight of wit. Eldest of Thetis,
Omega
father
high.
overthrown, hero on high. It's time.
You know, maybe he should stay in this room and breathe in the smoke a bit more.
Now that was a prophecy.
What was? Isn't it weird how prophecy ends with I see? But in this case, I don't?
Stop! Thief!
You can have these bracelets back. You're going to need them where you're going. Come with
What's
me.
up, Micah? How you doing?
No!
How's the world been treating
I'm
you,
sorry
man?
about stealing from you. It's just something I do. It's kind of a problem. So?
I think someone at Ubisoft ate too much mushrooms. I wish they were on high. I wish Ubisoft developers were on drugs. They could probably do a better job.
But that's all behind us now. We have to go.
Didn't like my...
That'd be an improvement, chat. You've shit your pants as a defensive mechanism? I mean, it's probably gonna scare someone off.
Who? I have just a ticket for you.
You have to do it loudly, though, otherwise they're not gonna know.
Where are those wings?
These?
Now who's the thief? Don't look so smug. They won't fly yet anyway. You have to find the other piece.
What do you mean, fly?
Focus. After that, we need a jar stolen from Aeolus.
It's in there?
I'll go begin the preparations. Meet me at the top of the observatory.
We're friends
with
now,
the jar.
chat.
I don't understand.
You're in grave danger. Help me help you.
Okay, but about what you said earlier. And you're gone.
It makes, you know, animating the cutscenes a lot easier when you just have someone vanish when someone looks away. I bet. Like, how do I save an entire day of animating a character from my to-do list? Just, you'll switch camera angles and you'll spawn him out. So, did he say something about going down here? Retrieve Alilios jar in the vault of Tartarus. So yeah, we gotta get down there. I mean, it's better than Telltale where people do just despawn in front of you. Did that happen? I don't know. But I kind of like purge the memories of most of the Telltale games. It means that Ubisoft was on soft drugs, now it's overcooked on them. No, they need drugs. They've actually come up with something creative for once. I feel sorry for those devs. They need to just like send them to like, yo, some country where it's like, yo, very legal to just get lit. And just let them go wild for a month. Then they like write all their ideas down and come back. Will I play Wolf Among Us 2 if that game ever actually happens? Kind of hard to say right now. It's been a while since they announced it, then nothing from it. I think we need more weight. More weight. Like Walking Dead Kenny would just pop out while in frame. You know, probably, I'm guessing it's very, very only like a few frames though. That just because that just means they didn't, you know, they cut the camera back too quickly. think it's the marketing people that are shitting on them for innovating. Just make the thing that sells, don't make it new or else will alienate the fan base. Well, that's the corporate decision, yes, but sometimes these things that will sell better will be the things people haven't played yet.
Guess we now know where cargo goes to die.
You gotta give people what they don't even know they want yet, right? So when all you do is just make the same open world games over and over again, and then copy someone else's open world game, like, who knows? Maybe that Beyond Good and Evil 2 will come out and just blow us all away. It's a possibility. Maybe I should play Beyond Good and Evil 1. I'd probably have a lot of trouble getting that game to work too. Ubisoft just can't help themselves and make every enemy a tank, can they? That's just how you do a fight. You like playing Souls-like game? I've only played like a Neo and then the Sekiro game, so I haven't played technically any Souls game. Well, Souls-like games I've played. I haven't played Bloodborne or Dark Souls. I think I would like them though, because I'd like the ones I have played that were like those. Jesus, how far did we just yeet? Still can't decide whether this game feels like Odyssey without all the Ubisoft bullshit or just literally Ubisoft bullshit. No, it's just Breath of the Wild. It really is. If you put Breath of the Wild to the Ubisoft filter and you got it. It's that simple. There's no overthinking this one, chat. It just is what it is. You have to go to the throne? Ah. Thanks for letting us know. Oh, that's just a free heal. I see. Yeah, do you ever just announce to everyone, like, 100 people, like, I'm gonna go, go to the restroom, you make a mess. That's how you make friends, right? Works for you? Yeah, I know when I'm in the movie theaters, I always announce loudly to everyone, like, hey, I'm going to the restroom now. Why did I do that? You just leave? That just shows you lack courage. Let's consult the elder mods. You fool? No, that was all intentional, chat. Good falling animation, though. I'll give him that. Walk into a crowded subway car. Next station, you're gonna find a bathroom and take a huge shit. Of course you would. Why wouldn't you? Everyone needs to, sharing that information. There's a band here that has a song called Shit Anthem, where they sing about taking shits all day. Bet they're popular, aren't they? Well, they might be, who knows, but, that's nothing compared to the actual, infamous, rocker who would actually, make a mess right on stage. Amongst other horrible things he would do. Forget his name. I never can remember when I want to, but, bleh. Probably for good reason. My mind's like rejects it. Really brave, you just shit in the train car. I'm pretty sure they actually do that in a lot of inner city subways. At least I've heard stories about the weird stuff that happens on the subway cars. You gotta remember, Chad, I'm not city folk. So the first time I'd go walk on a subway train and see something weird happening, I was like, the fuck? I just loudly go, the fuck. Yeah, G.G. Allen, that was his name. I'd get a lot of the fucks if I was just, experiencing all the city weirdness, I think. Run out of juice. Well, they do. They're literally shit on the walls, too. How do you not just go anywhere and just, like, feel like you're icky, then? Like, yeah, I got something on me. Like, I would, like, become a germaphobe in that case. So, like, or never use the subway, anyways. You're back with Marion Berry ice cream. Need that guilty food, huh? I made a bunch of garlic noodles today, so I'm pretty full on that. That'll fill you right up. It's very gross. Yeah, I've never been on a subway before. It's one on my bucket list to do. I want to get on the grimiest subway I can find. Just to have that experience. Like, yep, I've been on one. The legends were true. And late at night, it's like past midnight, come to Chicago. Well, I'm not that brave. Get used to the constant piss smell.
Had they too been transformed? Fenyx couldn't help.
A huge monster appears.
Yeah.
It's ginormous, but Fenyx just laughed.
No! So you want to dance, huh?
Oh, oh, it's perfect.
Oh, damn, Mirror. Jesus. What's the occasion? Small thing. Thank you for the 10 gift subs, Mirror. If you guys get a gift sub from Mirror, be sure to give me your thanks.
He would treasure forever, deep within his vulnerable, yet ever expanding heart.
Fine, have it your way. Just don't make me vomit.
Fenyx faced the monster, ready. The monster.
So, and there's another 10 gift subs. That sound effect's gonna be going off for a while, just so you know. Yep, Maroro's in a giving mood apparently. Yeah, there's a bit of a train going on right now. And Maroro is training all of you. Man is on fire. He does that usually once a month, so it's actually pretty normal. He's a very generous soul. And apparently makes a very good living doing something. I'm not sure what, though. Hopefully he's one of those people who got in early on the GME, the GameStop stonk. And that's how he's able to afford all this, because he just gifted another 30. I mean, another 10. Yeah, hopefully, yeah, you're on your early days of the GameStop stock, and you're spending some of your gains.
Or whatever you are, you don't scare me.
Well, that sound effect is going to be going off for a solid 5-6 minutes. How you been doing, Maroro? What you been up to? Pretty soon. Most of the people who chat regularly here do have a sub badge, either from subbing themselves or from a gift sub. You're fine? Well, hopefully everything, Yeah, if you're not fine, I'd hope you're not be wasting your money on my stupid ass, but, glad you're doing alright. But, thank you once again for your massive generosity. Once again, it's also once again, I always have to state, not necessary. Don't want anyone spending money that they don't need to spend. Hey, I'm sure everyone's getting a gift sub is very happy. I deserve it. It's hard. That's the thing about when you do this kind of thing, unless you have like an ego. It's always hard to feel like you deserve it. There's such a thing as an imposter syndrome. I don't think I have an imposter syndrome, but it's just hard to like, when it comes to like, people spending, dropping like stacks on stacks on stacks during a live stream. I'm just like, really? You sure you want to do that? I mean, what if you want a Snickers tomorrow or something? But, thank you. I will, probably stick it into my bank account. I don't know what I gotta do something with it. And also, Mero subbed himself too. Sub for over a year now. Thank you.
I thought that it would be a jar with the God of Winds on it, not in it.
I'm modest to be false. I don't know. I could be like pulling a big, fake modesty, speech on you. Like, oh, they're eating this shit up. They'll think I'm so cool and humble now. Yeah, that'll make them sub even more. I don't know. I guess when you grow up poor, well, like I did, you have a different view on money. Or at least I would hope you would. Not always. There's plenty of people I know who are poor. It's like, fucking give me all your shit. It's not, I want to make poverty out, or growing up poor is like some kind of like learning experience you should go through. It kind of sucked. Let's take my reward of more stamina. Meme crypto, so not only does it have the downside of regular crypto, it's more volatile because it's worthless. What are you talking about, Dogecoin? Technically, yeah, Doge is a meme, but it does have value, and it did go up recently. That's more of like a pump and dump, though. So definitely don't put your money into it, though. It's mainly there for like fun. It's almost the equivalent of like the Moo coin here, when you want, if you want to think about that. Goes to Japan. Never. I want to go to Japan just to eat some of the food. At some point. Dogecoin, it went up as a meme idea. Yeah. It went up around the same time as the game stonk stuff. Have you unlocked Super Saiyan power? I have not unlocked any Super Saiyan power. Yeah. About that GM stock, though. I hope none of you put money into it, because it seems like it's, not going so well right now. A lot of people seem like they're getting burned pretty hard. Unless you're like one of the people who put it in very early. So GMC gifted a sub to Quick Slaps. Thank you, GMC. You bought a single share of Blackberry just to see what he does, where he goes. Hey, no, that's a smart thing, I guess. You're just having fun with it, which is probably the better way of doing it. You're not like putting your life savings like I've read some people doing. Oh, this isn't a glide move, is it? I've already heard some people like losing their goddamn shirts off, putting everything into GameStop. And they're still be like, no, hold, brothers. Hold strong. We'll win this one. Yeah. Eat the mushroom. Link can't drive, though. He has a motorcycle in Breath of the Wild, doesn't he? You bought earlier, then you must have stonks if you sold. Well, that's the thing about everything, though. Here's a I'm not a financial advisor, chat, but here's the best piece of financial advice I can ever give you, though. If you're just now hearing about something in the news that's popping off, you're already too late. And if you put money into it, you're likely buying at the top, and it's either gonna correct or crash. So don't do it. At that point, it's already too late. It's because once the news is finally talking about it, it's like at the very top, and that's because it's getting everyone's attention. It's DLC. DLC. Your life savings is in AMD and Taiwan Semiconductor. Now that's smart move. That's smart money you're making there. Mostly though, I'm diversified into like 3 different accounts when it comes to that. Yeah, I don't own any company stock, so I only own my crypto shit. But it's good crypto shit. It's the smart ones. Someone who used to be a financial analyst, Dart's advice was fantastic. I'm not, like I said, I want to clarify, I am not a financial analyst. I'm just someone who knows that if the news media is talking about it, you're too late to get on board. Or at least, you know, to make anything more than do anything but maybe not lose your shirt. What is crypto? Crypto is cryptographically secure, decentralized tokens and money. Crypto is a big thing at this point. Well, it's a lot of things. It's both, you know, possible money, and then it's also smart contracts, and, you know, distributed computing, and a bunch of other things. Do you have an IRA as a retirement account for your eventual retirement? No, because I actually don't like the idea of retirement. I want to work until I basically keel over and die because I can't move anymore. I don't like the idea of just sitting around doing nothing. Even if it's something like not even that doesn't make a lot of money, I want to do something. Because what I've always seen, you know, retirement is just like, oh, time for me to die in 5 years. But I'm actually very bullish on Bitcoin, which I hold, and I kind of think that that'll largely take care of me in the future, to be honest with you. It's a decent way to build a bigger savings account, though. Yeah, well, I'm actually pretty well financially off at this point. I got a, you know, pretty healthy savings account. And I have my crypto is, you know, going up and likely continue to do so unless something weird happens. But I do plan to, like, maybe put some money in some, you know, companies eventually. Invest in the safest market of all time. A rich friend that let me use most of his cool rich people things. If you can, like, get, you know, did I already, shit, I climbed up this thing thinking it was something new. This is the one I already grabbed. Yeah, if you can find that rich man or woman to marry, you're set. That's how the real money does it. Your Uncle Junior used to have a 401k until he got bored of retirement. Yeah, most people who retire end up being bored and just miserable. I wouldn't want to do it. Not exactly graceful, was it? I'm gonna drown. I am so gonna drown. Best way to get rich is to be rich. Yeah, it helps if you're born that way. Poor guy. I'm kind of screwed now that I jumped off that, though. Why did I do that? Your current approach is that regular savings account is kind of worthless since the percentage return of it doesn't... Yeah, that's definitely true. That's one of the reasons I like crypto, because it actually does the same, you know... Well, when it comes to Bitcoin, it is. That's a deflationary, you know, asset. But there's a lot of reason to believe, like, a single Bitcoin will be worth a whole lot of money in the future, so... I don't know, like I said, I'm not a financial dude, but I just like crypto. I like the idea of it. So that's kind of what I'm into. I like the idea of decentralized money and finance. Fun fact, Harry Hamlin, who played Perseus in Clash of the Titans, played Perseus and yeah, I know about that one. I knew about that one before I even played that game years ago. Your approach is to buy dollars. Buy the dollars, huh? Really should not have come over here. Now I gotta find a way over there, as it won't take forever. Doesn't seem like there is one. I am dumb. Like a boat that can, like, nope, nothing. But like I said, I don't want to like be a shill for crypto either. So I'm not gonna be one of those people like, oh, go out and buy the crypto coin. You know, no, it's probably not for everyone. It is a big risky thing, but I don't know. I just like it myself. That's really all I can say on it. Just your average Dartis stock discussion. You know, it's always weird and stupid when we talk about finances while we're making stupid dick jokes on my streams, but it happens every once in a while. I just don't want to, like, lead people into bad financial decisions by talking about the stuff that I do. Because I know what risks I'm willing to take, and I'm in a different situation than a lot of other people. So people shouldn't take the same risks I take. And I have also, like, reasons that I, invest into crypto, because I just like the idea of it. Dick Butt, you're buying stock in Penis 3? How many? How many stonks in the Penis stock? I have a few shares I can sell you. Don't throw money you can't afford to lose. That's everything as well. Don't spend what you can't. If you end up feeling nervous about your investment all the time, that's usually a sign you put too much money into it. Most people are best off just like putting money into like the 5 what is the 5? It's like that very safe stock that everyone puts their money into. Too bad Gamer Star Wars is in here. He used to be a mod of like not GameStop bets, Wall Street bets. You're headed off to work. Keep the stream strong. See you later, Royce. Have a good day at work, man. Hopefully it goes quick. Also, GMC, give it a sub to Kapook. Thank you, GMC.
If Phoenix looked at the top of the observatory tower, the planetaria could be seen.
Planetary Hubiwati?
It depicts...
Zeus kind of comes off as a bit of a dumbass in this, doesn't he?
You know what? Never mind.
Dart, hold the Doge button to sprint. The dodge button? Oh, you said... No. For some reason I read it as Doge. This bow sucks. Just use my double trigger. We don't unlock that one yet. Put some red orbs into the bow to make it not suck. Chat's being cute right now. I'm not sure I like it. I don't like it when chat gets cute. I like all you being horny degenerates. I don't like it when you try to be like, oh, I'm so cute and innocent with my jokes.
The wall is crumbling. I wonder if there's a way to break through it.
Give me the orb. What am I doing with this? How big is Darty D? 6.1 inches. And proud. You love us, perv degenerates. Wait until you meet Aphrodite. Chat gonna go nuts. I'm gonna guess she ain't that dirty in this game. Do I have like a galaxy, from Men in Black? Did I just say my dick size? Not the first time I've said it. 6.1 inch.
As Phoenix continued his journey, he couldn't help but wonder if his story would one day be told amongst the stars.
Hermes always says the stars tell stories, but I don't get it.
Seems like you gotta collect a bunch of these and bring them here.
Somehow that doesn't surprise me.
Looks like I'll need to solve this to get to the missing wing piece.
You can't solve the stars. The stars solve you. At least that's what a seer named Miss Clea once told me. And I won't tell you what happened after that. But those stars were bright.
We need 3 more.
She stole your money.
She did, yes.
Don't know about this game. I'm reading the same thing. Height and con. Well, it's, yeah, like I said, it's the same measurements, but it's same numbers. It's nicely symmetrical, isn't it? We're dick-sized brothers. I didn't want to know that though. I gotta light torches. You gotta know yours, you gotta know mine. Alright, sure. Share your dick size, chat. Size, but never girth. I've never measured girth, because you can have like, you know, a different measurement for that. I don't know. Size is what counts, but it is decent there too. Why aren't you lighting? There you go. Measure my girth on stream. I don't want my stream yield to be banned, you see. Sounds like something you get banned for. 2 more. So GMC, thank you for the sub to Aerolix. I have to count how many subs have been here tonight, because it's been quite the number. Pray for Sammy? What's wrong with Sammy? When you say darted D, we are referring to your ducks. Wink wink, yes. All the ducks you hear quacking in the background. I know what you mean. You have a Milky Way? I never liked those candy bars. I mean, it's already be like, I don't know, I feel like, why am I eating a Milky Way when I could have had a Snickers? Or a Kit Kat. We need a rock to get through this. Starburst? Yeah. Lately, when it comes to candy, I've been weirdly eating, kids' melatonin gummies. You have a couple of Kit Kats too? One Kit Kat is enough. You gotta watch. You can't just be a glutton. Chat wants to know bases D size. Chat. Come on, chat. Don't weird out the mods. Just grind up Benadryl and sort of. You know, I don't want to feel like an addict. I just like children's gummies for like melatonin. Good stuff. Basically just tapioca. Alright, I gotta figure out how to get those last 2 spears. That does that. Oh, wait a minute. Well, I guess we can carry this up. Axe works to break walls. Oh, I thought I needed a rock to throw into it. Never mind. Thank you for the knowledge. Also, thank you GMC to the sub to Creator Word. What's your shoe size? Oh, I can tell you that too, but I know you're asking Base Club, but I wear a size 12. My perfect size 12, perfect feet. They are nice, not gonna lie. You logged into the wrong Twitch account? No. Why do you have so many? Why would you ever need more than one Twitch account? I don't know why I'm carrying this rock up here when I was told the axe would do the same. I just, here's a comfort rock. I need to shoot an arrow. 12-inch wide is actually a good size. A pretty common, shoe size for guys, I think, isn't it? We need feet pics to confirm. I can show you feet. I don't think Twitch has banned feet just yet. This is not the stuff I need to be doing. I need to get the orbs. What kind of dick size is 12 inches wide? They're talking about feet, not dick. I think you've been confused or lied to. That's not a penis at that point. That is, I'm not sure what that is. A murder weapon, probably. You weirdos were looking at your toes, you posted a picture? Oh, no, that's gotta feel weird, doesn't it? Okay. Does one get nil? Also, thank you the gift sub to Goku Madness, GMZ. 2021 feet are no longer weird now. They become an accepted fetish, have they? See ya. Like knock that out with arrows? No, there's nothing to knock it out to. There we go. Complete. Funny enough, some historians have posited that statistical correlation between popularity of foot fetishes and incidence of STDs, so bigger feet get more VD. Is that what you're saying? Wonder how you do it. Wonder where you even get the idea to do a study like that. Yes, Professor. I'd like the money to study the similarities between the amount of feet size and STD occurrences. My God, you're onto something here, Stuart. More people with a foot fetish more people have a foot fetish when there's more. Okay, that makes a little bit of sense because I just don't really see feet as sexy. I just like to make jokes about it, but I guess if you're worried about getting something, you might as well get off on someone's feet. Why not? Right, we've got all the balls. Probably safe sex practices. You know, I always thought feet fetishes was a modern thing too. You don't really hear about all the historical tales of all the foot fetishes. Your puzzle is solved. What's up, Sirayu? Grab balls? Well, big round spherical ones. I prefer the word sphere.
Welcome to the Golden Isle, in remembrance of my greatest success and my greatest failure. May the gods accept my offering. May I see you again. Icarus. These are the great Daedalus' wings! He must have built everything here too. All these temples. I can't imagine losing a son like that. What it does to you. The wing piece recovered. Aeolus's jar back from Tartaros. Now, to find that stranger at the top of the observatory.
We're just talking about dick size. Well, it's been what is the conversation chain been? Dick size, feet, STDs, and how they relate to feet size. This has been a weird night. How's the game so far? It's not bad by any measure. It's just too samey to Breath of the Wild. Jeez, it's been a big sub night to do tonight as well. GMC, please buy yourself something nice before you buy me any more stuff tonight, because Jesus, that's like what, a bunch of gift subs in a row, and 5 more on top of all that. Be sure to give her your thanks, chat. We have a lot of sweethearts in chat tonight, along with all the degenerates. I encourage this? I don't think I did. I accept no blame. And, okay, now it's being made into a competition, isn't it? Don't fight over me, boys and girls. Don't. I'm not worth it. I swear I'm not. But thank you to Miro for 5 as well.
I thought you said you were preparing something.
Yeah, preparing for you to return. You got the wings?
Yes.
People cashing on the game stonks. Let's hope so. Hope they're not using money they need for something anyways.
Something new?
You have the jar, right? Get ready to open it.
What is that?
Do I like flight sim games? No, I've never played any. I'm totally not, Calamity Ganon.
You stole something from that thing?
I told you, it's a problem.
Tweet, delivery boy. You do not deserve the crown you were given.
We'll take you down, Typhon! Just like before!
We? There is no we. Not anymore.
Phoenix! No!
Open your wings! I can't!
Uh-oh. Did we win?
Okay, we need to get to safety. Stat.
What was that monster?
Resume.
Typhon.
Not the Typhon.
Oh, you have no idea. Gotta get to the Hall of
Game
the
is over,
Gods.
congrats. Well, they already
Then we
played the
can
credits
talk.
once.
You ready to fly?
You can't remember the last hour? My stream is like a good, hit of drugs, isn't it?
The great inventor.
So?
So, they didn't work right and killed his son.
You'll be fine. Just don't fly too close to Helios. And also don't try to go to the bathroom during turbulence. You should make it to the mainland without crashing. Probably.
You literally robbed me, and now you're saving me. Why?
Conundrum.
I didn't follow most of what the Oracle ran through. But if the prophecy is on the money, hero on high...
Take your daily gummy vitamins. I noticed when I was at the store earlier, all the vitamins in the vitamin roll seem to be gummy for him now.
We don't even know if it's about me.
My stream's the most fucked up thing you've ever watched, and yet I would rather watch this than anything else, which is amazing. I'm glad you found us then. You're with like-minded, degenerates. I didn't intend for it to ever be this degenerate or fucked up, by the way.
When you won't let me.
It just happened.
Herald's aid. Wait, Winged Herald? No way! You are...
Hermes! I like telling half-truths, playing tricks, and taking long runs on the beach. Now, can we go, please?
Hey, didn't I say Hermes was the one I liked the most?
Other gods?
Kind of screwed up in the head. I'm sure most people here have a, one or two wires crossed. But in a healthy way.
Something's wrong with your face. It's
Humor in this game is bad. It's very,
Fly to the Golden Isle.
Cartoon Networky is the best way of putting it.
And with that, Hermes disappeared. Phoenix gazed across the narrow band of sea at the peaks and valleys of the Golden Isle.
Is it every time you come here the chat is super horny? Is that every night or are you just lucky? I don't know, maybe it's your arrival that does it.
Wait, that was just the prologue? How does it take someone that long to begin a story? Odysseus made it home faster.
He's about to jump.
This joke would have made way better sense if they put it in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where you did have an even longer prologue. We can glide. I think they intended for me to jump over in this and then he'd do the wahoo. We're a carefully cultivated and very potentially horny chat. Well, most of us are just joking anyways. Thankfully, it never gets into like creepy levels where you have to shut it down. Okay, good. Should probably do my first save of the night, because I haven't done that yet. So how does one view the map? There we go. I haven't really... I should probably had armor I could have equipped, isn't? Yeah, I did. Could've looked so much cooler. Potion upgrades. Oh, those 3 health chunks cannot be used while full. Abilities. Odyssey music needs to be playing here. Well, they don't give them reason to. They'll find a way. What do we want? What? When I hover over the skill game, you're supposed to tell me. Oh no. So this is sword combo. 3-hit combo deals. Okay, so here I have that one. Then we get stealth attack. Where we get that one too. That one's locked. Alright. Sword air combo. Can I not activate any of these? I'm confused. You going to bed, Mike? Have a good night's sleep, my man. Guess I can't... You'll activate any of these yet? Yeah, I have skill points, but I don't know. None of my buttons seem to do anything. Maybe you can only activate the ones with the plus sign? Well, I was on the one with the plus sign. See right here? Like, I already had the stealth attack, and that, but I... Well... Do you really have to put jump into the tree like it's something you're going to activate? I mean, come on. These are the ones I already have. So I guess I just can't do anything of it yet. We have sprint too. So they're just locked. So I guess it'll be another tutorial. How big was the map? Let me go check that. Ugh. You don't know how to use your knees to lift from the ground? You bend them. Or you're making a joke on something I didn't read earlier in chat. Oh no, you're making a joke on the jump. Never mind. I thought you were talking about, you know, weightlifting or something. It's awfully cloudy over, you know, good old Olympus. Looks big, it looks big, but I don't think it's that. I think it's not that long of a game compared to the... Because that was a chunk of it right there, and that's not terribly big. So, it's manageable, I think. You can only purchase skills at the Hall of the Gods. Oh, I see. Just rush the story bits. I don't really plan to play this game to completion. Or maybe I'll just do it every once in a while when I have nothing else I want to play. I might come back to it. Maybe we'll do it like that. Do you went... So you went do some... So you... I'm trying to read Capbook's... So you went do games, son. Yeah, so I won't do games, and yeah, I don't think I'll be making a video on it. But I don't think it'd be doable. Comedy, you know what I mean? Games that try to be comedy, in this game's case, are usually kind of immune to it. Since they're not taking themselves too seriously. But it's not a bad game, it's just too much. It's way too much Breath of the Wild. So I just feel like I should be playing Breath of the Wild. I'm just waiting for the blood moon to rise. You know it's coming. There'll be something like that mechanic. Why does everything get yeeted so far? What is my favorite game, though? Usually I always say Deus Ex or FF9. Depends on the day. Humor falling flat is almost worth it for Mystery Science Theater cutscenes, huh? Am I gonna sin games like, oh, this, like in Breath of the Wild? Well, yeah, that kind of gets old, though, when you have the same sin just repeating. I don't like to do that. See if it cut... It's like cutting the trees down. You can even... Chat is full of hearts tonight. Yeah, well, there's been a lot of gift subs, you know, it's been raining on everyone's heads. Is the stream choppy, by the way? Do I need to turn settings down somewhere? Strength of Hercules that barely helps you lift fighting is only good for eating. Yeah, I'd agree, though. Probably that's what I would use Strength of Hercules for, too, though. Can't cut the big tree. Still fine? Alright. I look over at my OBS and it looks choppy, but if you guys say it's fine, I'll take your word for it. Video Ubisoft. I'm not that lazy. This game is... I mean, if I were to do that, I'd do it about Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which I'm currently working on. People expect more from me from that. Those are random soldiers explained in that way. They are just there. I think they're just demons. Or maybe they were corrupted, I don't know. Got a new weapon, huh? Even the inventory looks like Breath of the Wild with you just getting a bunch of weapons. Well, I'm guessing the one thing this game does that Breath of the Wild doesn't do is weapons don't degrade. Congrats, they're like, oh, people didn't like that in Breath of the Wild. We won't copy that bit. You're still waiting for official Moo cult robes. Unfortunately, none of the merch companies offer cult robes as a possible thing to sell. I would totally be down to make merch of that though. I really would. I'd probably dress it up as like a night robe or something, but you'd still serve the same purpose.
Suddenly, the majestic form of a wild creature caught Phoenix's eye.
Why are they popping to dust?
The beautiful beast, the mortal would have to befriend it first.
Why are you whispering?
Because I don't want to scare it away.
What are you on? Because can I have some?
Okay. What's my favorite game to send? Games I enjoy is the best way of just answering that question. Need robes, a new mug design, and also boob rendering emote sleep masks. You want to wear boobs on your face, is that what you're saying? What about just a boob rendering mouse pad? That seems like it'd make more sense. Because that's actually merch you can have made. Though I don't think the pointy boobs would make a very good mouse pad. I don't know if that'd work very well. You probably make them rounded. Yeah, there's plenty of boob mouse pad. I don't know whoever. Are any of you sitting there with a boob mouse pad right at this moment with an anime character on it? I don't see why anyone would ever buy one of those. It seems like you just admit that, like, yeah, I'm not bringing anyone over to my room ever again. If you have one of those. Get those desk bells with your logo. Yeah, I don't really have a logo either. I have like some generic art that's been made back when I started my channel. I wouldn't really consider that my logo. I needed something for it, so I just, you know, had that thrown together. So what am I doing here? Oh, I accomplished it without even thinking. Your mouse pad has Overwatch butts on it? Well, there you go. It's okay if you're a girl. Guys, though, I wouldn't recommend you ever have those. Just saying. You're a bigger degenerate than you guys? That's hard to believe. Tell us of your degeneracy, then. You have 13 body pillows. That is quite degeneracy level in. So is your bed just nothing but body pillows? A Dex plushie with a little voice box if you squeeze it. You see, the kind of merch you guys are mentioning is the kind of merch you only get if you're a very big channel and have the money to spend, or like, you know, to attract that kind of attention. Most of the merch you can usually get made is just like, here's a t-shirt with a graphic on the front. And a few other things. About a secondhand PSP from a married guy. Went to his house to test it on his PSP. His wallpaper was a naked girl. The guy was married. I was, oh boy. Maybe, was it his wife, or was it just some other naked girl? I'm not sure which one would make you feel more awkward, actually. Because if it's his wife, you probably gotta mention it, like, yeah, hey dude, you might want to take this off before you sell it. Another woman? Like... Now you have to determine whether it was someone he knew in real life, or shit, I just screwed that up. Need to do that. Or someone he just got off the internet that he liked the look of it. Horny gel gimp mask. Chad, you were wanting to turn this in my stream into like a weird fucking place. Let's just say the least of that. Where's the switch for you? Not that. My stream is already weird, yeah, but I'm not selling, like, you know, sex toys and gimp clothes. This is your welcome back party? Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it, Rebin? How do I... What lowers that? Oh, that. What? I need to root it up. Need to start over. Give you sex toy merch. No. That builds up a reputation that I don't want. But, Facial dart dildo. What is it? Is it gonna be like you'll cast, a plaster well, made from mine as the mold? Oh, Chad, what's wrong with this? Dildo that says good. I mean, it can be. I mean, who among you would buy that though? At some point, you have to ask yourself, wait, doesn't this guy just make videos on video games? Why is he selling sex toys? You would? How would you go about using it then? I'm a degenerate. Was just gonna hang it on the wall. It's a collector's item. I used to. What am I screwing up? You need a mood dildo? I don't think I need any of that. I think you guys are confusing me for a Belle Delphine. Come on, blow. I'm supposed to step off the switch. Screwed it up. How about the other one? Come on, you're almost there. Oh. There. Complete. Look up tail butt plug. I'm not gonna finish reading that comment. I'll move right along for that. Dart Delphine. It is a nice name, isn't it? Chad is so... Yeah, Chad hasn't even mentioned the game that I'm playing for like the past 30 minutes. If only they had streamer-branded tea blends like they do coffee. Yeah, I don't think anyone's cornered that market yet. Usually, though, whenever you have streamers selling anything food-related or anything like that, it's usually not very good either. Since they're just getting it from... They're just rebranding something that's already sold. It's like, buy my health vitamins and you can get the same brand meal from anywhere else. It's just like they put a new label on it. Have a green tea blend sponsor. That'd be nice, but I still feel weird about taking even that as a sponsor. Fortunately, I'm all out of tea, so chat can't respond to those stream energy requests. All right, we did the Legend of Zelda puzzle room. Let's move on. What would you take as a sponsor? A VPN? Well, I've been offered VPNs and I've never taken them. I mean, the only thing I've ever taken is Discord, so... I don't know, probably just more Discord, I guess. I really don't want to have to take sponsors if I don't have to. You a friendly bear? Nope, you're not a friendly bear. Dartigan voodoo doll? That'd be some good merch, actually. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't, because who knows what you would be doing to me on it, through it. I mean, you already said you wanted to buy a dildo, based off my, my molding. Who knows what you'd be doing with the voodoo doll? Ow! I didn't mean to, I just... Wait, how are you already nearly dead? I didn't even attack you yet. Okay. Yeah, bears can fly. New dart ass cast? You want a cast of my ass? Imagine my mother asking, hey son, what kind of chat do you have? Thankfully my mom doesn't watch any of my content. I don't have to explain any of that weirdness. We gotta get over there. Are you losing brain cells watching this stream? Yes, but it's a good feeling. Does my mom even know what I do? Yeah, she knows I'm a YouTuber. She's very proud. She just isn't into games, so she doesn't watch anything I do. The only most of the content my mom watches on YouTube are like horror story stuff. No more brain cells to lose. That just means you're free to have proper, pure thoughts now. No more of that intelligence cluttering it all up. This is your first stream here, but you watch the YouTube streams of it and you love it? Well, I'm glad you know, found a place where you belong. Hopefully we'll see you back even more often. Proud Dartigan. Hey. I'm the only one of her 3 sons that made, you'd made something of himself, so you'd be proud too. One of those staple, easy button things that says, you fool. I don't really say you fool anymore though, do I? That was something I said a lot when I was first streaming. But I haven't really done it much, in years now. I think the last time I did it, well, I actually really did it when I was playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey and I started slipping down the pyramid that I was climbing up. Maybe I'll say it every once in a while, but it doesn't really happen that often. I don't know what happened about that, because that was my thing to say, my catchphrase almost. Now it just gets used wherever when I die in the game. So it's become chat's thing. Yeah, chat uses you fool, but that started with me saying, you fool, when my character would die. And chat just picked it up and I made an emote out of it. Like, you fool! I think that's usually how I would say it. I guess I just get like, I don't need a catchphrase. Maybe I'll bring it back at some point. I want that chest. Pakistani GameCube keychains. Well, I don't think I can sell something that's actually a GameCube on it. It couldn't look like an actual GameCube. That's copyright, you see. Getting backstory? Well, I guess that's more like lore than backstory. Small purple cube with a flag of Pakistan on it? That's not a very good keychain then. It just looks like you're supporting Pakistan. Might get you some questions, who knows? You could sell a Raspberry Pi with a GameCube emulator. That's also illegal. And that'd be a very expensive piece of merch. That goes beyond the level of merch, I think, too. Can you keep this game going like once a month, maybe? Or are you having that much fun? I mean, it might be something I play every once in a while. I'm not gonna, like, dedicate all my time to playing to it every day, though. But if chat wants more of it, I can, I can oblige. I never saw the streams where you said, you fool, so I imagine you saying it in Virgil's voice. No, it's usually like, I just deepen my voice and go, you fool! And stress the fool part of it. But I kind of stopped doing it after a while. Then chat would all repeat it after me. Do it now, I just did it. Well, you want me to die and say it? No, thank you. I don't want to die and lose progress at this point in time. I just climbed up a cliff. Kilroy is just the one to become a manager of all the merchandise, I think. He's just like popping out genius ideas left and right. I'm terrible at thinking of that stuff, actually. But, like I said, most of the merch you can make is usually just a graphic on a t-shirt. You can't really go too crazy with it, unless you're willing to make your own merchandise company. It's hard. You can't even find most merchandise companies that'll put a graphic on a sleeve. It's usually like a area on the chest and that's it.
The column motif is a bit played out.
So, we're safe here.
Make a dildo that's also a voodoo. You mean a voodoo dick. You want a voodoo dick of me. That's the weirdest request I've ever heard.
From his terrifying gaze. You're welcome.
What would I even experience if you used it?
You said this is the Hall of the Gods. Well, where are the others?
Let me start from the beginning.
With his hand on Phoenix's
Pain and
shoulder,
disgust. I don't know.
Hermes
Definitely wouldn't be a pure boy anymore after that one, I think.
Destroyer of gods. Typhon.
Your girlfriend gave you the idea of a cow tit with 4 dildos in place of the nipples. Your girlfriend gave you that idea, did she?
The Titans and obliterate the gods. He challenged Zeus.
You're hoping I'd be playing this one? It's been a weird night. We've barely paid any attention to the game.
Fortunately, Typhon was defeated.
Damn straight he was.
And imprisoned under a mountain, where he could do no more harm.
Back into that kind of shape.
Imagine coming into a stream and you say the word voodoo dick. Statistically, someone probably just did.
Until Helios was eclipsed, and burning stars fell from the
Yeah, I don't think I want to sell something that anything in my dick that they do to it, my dick is gonna fail. That seems like a bad idea.
And in an explosion of fire and smoke, Typhon burst from the mountain. The gods had wronged and tortured him.
Never again.
He vowed.
This world will be cleansed. The gods will pay.
And so, Typhon sought his revenge.
Destroy the
As one does when you're a big glowing evil demon.
land from the underworld. Let Tartarus walk among the gods. Trample, devour, and turn this life
Dart, pizza, peel, and heat workout. You know, and everything that I do and you'll talk about doesn't need a piece of merch for it.
And face me. You have underestimated my power and work in your hubris. Go to my unseekable perfection.
Some gods fled in fear. Others stayed to fight. Many were captured.
Or a big glowy demon in one eye. Who
Typhon
knows?
Split them apart, cleaving their essences from them, and
He turned that girl into a different girl. That's such a curse he put on her.
Desperate attempt to save their lands. The gods called on the heroes of old, the last warriors who had more than a few drops of God's blood remaining in their veins.
Weak and selfish, your heroes will exist as shadows of their former selves, serving me forever.
Lolly, Athena, oh, they had to go there, didn't they?
And so had the heroes. But just when all hope
Said anything intelligent this entire stream? I haven't heard any.
So yeah, a lot of fighting and losing. And now you are our only remaining hope to restore these lands to their former glory and save the world from chaos. All we have, Phoenix, is you. No pressure.
Couldn't get Hercules or, Xena, huh?
I kinda lost track of who's who. Is that one with the spiky hair?
Only
you
intelligent thing
or
was
Typhon?
your voodoo dick idea. Well, the voodoo dick idea came from me. I just combined 2 other ideas.
Forget it. The vanquished gods need to be reunited with their severed essence.
How did writing Valhalla script make me want to play another Ubisoft? It didn't. I wasn't planning to play this tonight.
Defeat Typhon.
But I was planning to play a different Ubisoft game in Splinter Cell.
Huh. This is honestly a lot. I wish my brother was here.
Look, kid, I'm not perfect. I'm the guy who escorted Pandora to Earth for Zeus's sake. But maybe, just maybe, you're the right hero at the right time. Also, you're literally all we've got, seeing as how everyone else has been defeated. Good luck. I'll be right here, doing nothing.
Playing Persona 5, are you? Although it's very Japanese. Teen girl was just called a cougar and it was fucking hilarious.
I think.
Well, if she's a teenager in Japan, that's she's probably basically the same as someone being in her 40s.
Fine. You're your best starting point is to reach the top of the other.
Still going with Hades for a better Greek mythology story. Yeah, like I said, I don't think this game would compare. But the thing is, I probably wouldn't finish that either because I can never find myself time to finish a roguelike or the inspiration to.
What's that mean?
And I'd have to pay more attention to what I'm doing as well. Also, thank you, Arc Stand-in, for your sub, 6 months. Thanks to GMC for your first gift sub. Oh, thank you. Lol, you were in the beginning. And, oh, Splinter Cell didn't work anyway. How's about Hollow for Kids? It's, you know, nothing really wrong with it. It's, you know, it's a fine enough game. It just, you know, doesn't really do anything I haven't done before. Stylized picture of myself done in that Twilight art style with Team Dartigan written on it. Carol, you don't have to work in marketing, do you? Today is super horny day? No, we just call that a Tuesday here. Ready to bed, Jim? You have a good night, Jim. I actually thought you already headed to bed, actually. Just your emotes and old memes? Yeah. Like I said, really the only thing I could have made are t-shirts. That's when it comes to merch. And your cup design, your image on a cup. That's really it. This. Bitch of Zoo. Oh, we can get gains.
This is where you train?
Oh gods, no. What a waste of me time. Just cheat using Zeus's lightning to enhance your muscles and stamina. That's what I do.
Steroids, man. I think there should have been a sound effect on that. You buy a mug with a big Dartimu cult guy on it rather than that repeating pattern. Yeah, I didn't design that pattern. I don't know why that company put that together. So, what are we doing? Upgrade your maximum stamina. Sure, upgrade. Great idea from you. Must listen, Dartimu. You are very obsessed with my dick tonight. Do I just need to, like, sleep with you and get it out of your system?
What's this?
Not sure. Hades had it delivered. Deposit an offering for the ferryman.
Having cursors while using controllers, it's not exactly great.
Be careful, though. Argo broke the last gift from the underworld, and look what happened to him.
Who's Argo?
Exactly.
Couple times, huh? Well, sadly, I'm straight. Can't help you on that one. You also have to imagine what it's like. Godly powers. What do we got? Godly Ares Wrath. Oh, it's my book. The hell is this? Upward thrust that launches. When did I get that? Oh, you're a girl? Okay, that changes things. Just a weird one, huh? Well, like I said, you're in good company. I don't know of a single person here that's normal. Not anymore. Some of them started out that way. Spaghetti straight until it gets wet. Okay, you've clearly taken that joke from somewhere else. That's too clever for my stream. If you weren't straight, would you still be in the dudes? That sounds like some kind of trick question. I want the Zeal Ares thing. Give me that. I like spears. And, what else do I want? We already got this. Hercules Strength, got that. It's just your quick throw. Leap. Okay. Like Pyrenees disease, you're straight until you're hard. Ah, I see. Get used to the time jumping, to be honest. But come on, Dartigan, where and when? I don't know. I'm gonna guess we don't live anywhere near each other. It might be a bit difficult. And I don't usually give out my location. So you'll just have to like pick a city and hope you get right, I guess. Well, city, town, somewhere. I don't know that. Well, I'm gonna guess. Probably unlikely. Venus dash and Apollo's might as well in fire arrow. L1 plus R2. Strikes the ground with a giant hammer. So L1 plus X for that. I will never remember these combos. Nothing a Skype call. Who uses Skype these days? Or have I just not been paying attention and Skype has cornered the market on yo sexing? You think I live in Boston? No. Where did you hear Boston in my voice? Oh, you're gonna find me? No, okay. Good luck on the journey. I've given a series of clues, but no one's figured it out yet. I'm not really sure what I want to get. Maybe the arrow. Fire and arrow controls trajectory. I already got that one. So, control the speed. Yeah, that seems lame. Give me the hammer. Actually, I don't have enough points for anything else. What am I talking about? I only got 2. 1 down, 49 to go of what? Don't offend Senpai? No, no one's offending me. Don't worry, chat. I'm perfectly fine. Think I live in Antarctica? Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's where I live. I got good internet connection here in Antarctica. In the old days, Skype used to be the one place you could have a private video call. Yeah, well, in the old days, but it's been kind of replaced. We just need to look up his name and then filter for age. It's not that hard. You know, don't go getting too creepy about it, chat. Takes all the fun out of it after. Oh. What's my opinion on UK people? Seem pretty cool to me. I've never really had to formulate an opinion on UK people since I never had an issue. Yeah, I like the accent. I like all the funny stuff their government does with all the funny outfits and stuff, because they still got technically a monarchy. That's always been fascinating. I like your accent then. It's magical then. What am I getting here? Okay, we can power strike finish here. R1, 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 R1. I don't have any coins though. But yeah, generally, you're not gonna find me having problems with too many countries out there. I mean, there's certain governments that I don't like. I'm not really fond of, say, like, the Chinese government right now. That's not something I'd be. So as long as you're not part of the communist government, I guess you're fine. There you go, chat. That's all it takes. You've heard Texas come up a few times. Had anyone guessed Texas? I mean, I don't really sound Texan, do I?
No, it's where we rip off our skin to change our appearance.
And I'm single? Yes.
Still better than visiting the dentist.
You don't have dentists in ancient Greece. Don't. Oh, this. Just if you want to change your look. I'm from Dargonia. Yes, I'm from my own country, chat. It's a micronation.
Those are a few ideas for ways to stick it to Typhon. You mortals seem to need an incentive, so I'll pay you Electrum for accomplishing each. And since I'm the god of merchandise, you can spend it right.
Oh, is this you, Kilroy?
You guessed it.
Is this you in game? How do I feel about Scottish independence? I'm generally in favor of most people that wanted to govern themselves, of letting them govern themselves, as long as they don't need to especially if it's done peacefully. It's usually a lot better for someone to govern themselves if that's what they want.
The god of thieves. We all have our vices.
What's that underneath?
It's a short.
You saw a mental illness compendium of ancient Assyria. Well, people have always been crazy motherfuckers, but they didn't have dentistry was just like, let me yank that up, and it was usually the guy who cut your hair. We're meant to be together. Apparently, I'm meant to be with every female who watches my streams, though. So you're going to kill some people first. Am I 15? No, I'm not 15. Mentally, I probably am. Considering what I'm talking about during this live stream. I'm not racist. You are like British accent over 18. And use some drugs if you're into that. Jesus. You are eager to please, I see.
Nice cauldron.
Phoenix let the
Dick
empty
cauldron, bro.
goblet die in the ensuing silence, and instead tried
You know,
to
barbers were
focus on
if
potential
you were a
potions
barber
of
back in those days, you were in good. You were basically the most important person in town. Chew the horses, pull the teeth, perform surgery, and cut hair. So I can make some potions, can I? Right. Also, you had to shave people with a big old razor. That's two. Voodoo dildo? No. I don't think I'll be releasing the voodoo dildo. That sounds too, the world isn't ready for that. I don't think I'm ready for that. I don't know. I can't trust people what they do with something such power.
Let me know what you're feeling.
Oh, armor of the corruptor. Oh, they're visual only, huh? No actual she. I have a cat. I do have a cat. Your D versus your hammer? Chat. Don't make me, curl up.
Ooh, is this Hephaestus's forge?
You're cute. Try not to impale yourself on anything.
But Phoenix wasn't listening. He was drawn
I'm a
to the
grandson of
forge
Genghis
by a
Khan. Well,
hidden force.
most people are related to him. I don't think I am, though.
Calling out.
Most of my heritage comes from, England and Ireland, I think. You would never take a hammer to my dick? I hope not. I don't think you should even need to clarify that. Upgrade your equipment and carrying capacities by spending adamantium shards. You'll take your hammer to mine? Okay, well, we're not meeting up then. Sorry. Guess I don't have enough adamant. This feels like a mobile thing where you upgrade your stats with gems. Paint Olympics 2, this time with feeling. Paint Olympics where I'm the only contestant, apparently. Yeah, this feels like something you spend microtransactions on. Like, all the cosmetics are only for looks, but if you want to upgrade the actual stuff, that's going to cost you some cheddar. Please date you. You're lonely. Wow.
There's that wonderful smell.
For tonight, you are my stream girlfriend. How about that?
You want increased protection? Distill it here and drink up. Then enjoy the ride. One time, Athena downed that whole Helix and destroyed the entire Greek fleet right after she had sided with them in battle. It was epic. Sorry. Guess you just had to be there.
Many of my relatives were.
I don't like these millennial Greek, these Zoomer millennial Greeks. It's a weird combination.
But did she listen? No.
Testicles, my bruh. When you gonna come on down to the party, bruh? Something along those lines. I don't know, it's bizarre. You bastard, before Sammy based and said, well, I've already made everyone a stream girlfriend at some point, haven't I? I can only do it once at a time. The Greek gods with modern cell phones would totally just be on their social media all the time. Yeah, they'd be just, Instagramming their food. Check out this sick ambrosia I ordered, man. Phoenix definitely has it. Well, I chose this haircut for him. Where am I going? It's only 11:04 here. How the heck are you all so horny? Well, I don't know. Maybe they get hornier as the night approaches. They're like, pervy I don't know. I was gonna go pervy werewolves, and I didn't know how that would actually work. Do I have an objective besides just looking at all the shit? You chose the punch face haircut? Why? I don't know. None of them were that great. break the shit? What shit? Do I live in Illinois? No. I live in, southern US. By the way, there's been a bunch of new people here tonight. Be sure you join the Discord and hit the follow button. Just to remind you. Yeah, there's a link to the Discord in chat right there. Can't gain anymore. Who says regional accents are dead? Most people can't place my accent. It's too weird, or too, like, very small? I don't know.
What'll it be, Phoenix?
You'll join Discord if you do that. Well, you can join Discord and I don't need to sleep with you. I mean, it's kind of hard to over Discord, by the way. Check my map? Oh, okay. What? From pain comes beauty. I guess you get to choose your objective, just like in Zelda. Hermes, up to his usual tricks, is a little surprised waiting for Phoenix behind a magical portal in the clashing rocks. What could it be hiding in there? A piece of Olympus? I live with some whales in Patagonia. Yeah, I wouldn't mind living in like a secluded island somewhere. I'm gonna go live in the Maldives, chat. So when are you taking pre-orders for the voodoo dildo? I'm never gonna be able to get rid of that joke, am I? Always gonna be there. I guess we should like find a, I guess we should be able to like, open the map up here, right? Maybe I'll get it up there. I brought this on myself, I know, I always end up regretting my jokes. They're too potent. You'll buy all the voodoo dildos, huh? I'd probably have to charge a lot for a voodoo dildo. When you're selling the dark arts, you might as well make a good, good bit of coin off it. Come on, climb. Climb! Also, Game Versum, thank you for the sub. Nice to meet see all of you in chat. Hello, Dart, how have you been? How have you been, game? Has a special victory vibe mode. It would have to, right? Okay, I guess there's no synchronization point up on the top, the highest point. You can only open the map from the statues? No, I can do this. I was just trying to find a high point here to like get rid of the clouds of the map. I thought it'd be like this high point here. Because before it was that statue over there. Voodoo dildo, please. Well, you're wanting the real thing, though. Why do you want like a second-hand product? Find the radio chat? So essentially what I'm doing, but they don't put it on your map in this one. Unless it's like this statue thing. Marriage, ooh, you're the M word, huh? No, I don't get too many marriage proposals. Finish the game out already? You really enjoy it? Do I like it? It's fine. I mean, for a Ubisoft open world game, at least it's, copying a better game than one of their other games they just remake all the time. So, I don't, unlike the Watch Dogs and, Assassin's Creed, I'm not, like, internally dying inside while playing it. But also, I'm just feeling like I should be telling myself I should be playing Breath of the Wild since it's just copying that so much. Like, why didn't I play that instead? My voice is sexy, you're down? Oh, well. A lot of people think that. I still think it's pretty normal, though. You have to go to Aphrodite's Tower for this area? Where's Aphrodite's Tower? Is it over there? Maybe you were supposed to mark the next place to reveal a statue? I don't know. Oops, I didn't mean to take a potion there. Deep and butter smooth voice, thank you. Date you? No, I need to be wined and dined and given expensive gifts. Then maybe. Think this is where the demo starts? I'm just looking for like the Aphrodite's Tower. Might as since chat is so horny, we might as well visit the goddess. Can't imagine how other streamers react to a chat like this. It would be interesting. Most streamers don't get big streamers anyways, don't get to react to their chat too much, since it's all just emotes. Was it marked on my map? Valley of Eternal Spring. What, maybe this thing? No, I don't think that's it. Maybe it is, though. Maybe you gotta go to the big statue, and that's where you climb up to unlock something. Did you know that Jeff is stepping down, Jeff? From... I'm not sure which Jeff you're talking about. Unless you mean like Game Awards, you know, Jeff, whatever his name. His weird name. Just catching up with chat. Go to France for a 2-week honeymoon. Ah, that sounds expensive. Hope you come from a rich family. You can live anywhere because you got a good paying... Yeah, what's your job? Everyone, state your job, or make up what you wish you were working as. You live in France, there is nothing worth the honeymoon. Yeah, everyone who lives outside of France, though, thinks it is. It's like, oh, it's so romantic. And then you meet the French. Oh, you're rich-ish, huh? Alright, scout the region for Aphrodite statue. That's where it's at. We'll head that direction. Something weird is happening. Every 2 or 3 minutes, a stream is stopping and coming back. Somebody else have the issue? I'm not dropping any frames, so it might be your internet connection. You're a laser tech? A laser? Oh god, that is like the every childhood's like, I want to like work with lasers. I would like say it all the time. I was like a laser technician. You work in the government, ah. So that's why you were asking if I was like, yo, do you like the UK? Can't date anyone who's like, oh, I hate the UK. You work for the Queen, I see. You work for Home Depot. Hey, that's not a bad job at all. Everyone needs retail workers. See, the thing about me, Chad, I don't look down on any job. Oh shit. Any of you a parachute salesman? Come on. Survive. He's a keeper, government job, that's, you know, not a bad role. You're so poor, you can't afford to pay attention, huh? Would that cost money now? Theresa May, oh no. You are the queen, are you? I'm just catching you. Let's see, you will survive. Still in tutorial quest? Are we? No, I don't think we left that. That was like the one place. Like down there was the tutorial place. We're in like the next one over. You work with YouTube but without getting paid. Well, that's how everyone starts off though. No one starts off, you know, getting that, you know, that YouTube money. You work machining steel and aluminum. Good job, by the way. Good choice. That's something you don't have to worry about being sent overseas or beyond anything else, because everyone needs, you know, metal done. Everyone needs metal worked. That's why I always recommend everyone become a welder. Or a plumber. Plumbers make bank. Anything that you have to, like, you know, install plumbing or a electrician, any of that technical shit, you are making way more money than you think they are. As long as it's a good area. You work as a painter at the moment because you don't have a girlfriend, so you can concentrate. So you like paint people's houses, or you're actually like painting art? You built the horny gel, did you? Solid concrete. Plumbers are fucking stacked. Yeah, everyone needs a plumber. That's everyone here has had to have a plumber at some point, unless you're just that handy of yourself. You're the guy who paints white and yellow ledges on video game. I knew you were around somewhere. Found you at last, you bastard. Tutorializing every single climbing section. Painter like the great Master Da Vinci. But, yeah. You're all contributors to society. Good on all of you, chat. No matter what it is you're doing. Whether you're a barista at Starbucks or a computer science major, I salute thee. Or even if you work in the UK government. Just as long as you're not the person in the UK government banning porn. Might have to, like, have a talking to at that point. Says the man who's an internet clown. Yeah, I don't do anything that contributes to society. I'm just like, hey, other than maybe stress relief to the actual, you know, contributing members. You're a PhD student and teach sometimes. See, now there's a real person. I'm like that, it is true, I'm like that friend. I'm like that guy who has all the friends who are way overeducated than him, but I still make more money than all my friends. And I don't know if they feel bad about that or not. I've never asked them because I don't want to know. I know several people who have like racked up the massive college debt to get those, you know, good real person jobs. And then here I am just doing my stupid crap online and like, oh. And then like, oh, I find out that like they're, oof. Talk about it. Big applause for all the amazing hard workers in chat. Exactly. Yeah, never look down on anyone who's, you know, working or doing something to anything, and no matter what it is. I think there's too much of that in the world. Like, oh, you're a garbage man. You know, so what if someone's a garbage man? I don't hear you complaining when they pick up your garbage in the morning and instead of letting it rot. Everything's vital. Not every job pays a lot, but everything's kind of there for a reason. Going to bed, Kilroy. You have a good night. The pillows are silky. That's what matters. They work in academia. The pay isn't as important as the satisfaction you get from it. Most of the teachers I've known, though, are just like, look like they're about to die inside sometimes from the stress. Especially these days. But, yeah, it can be a good, rewarding job. Definitely. It's just for me, one of the things I hate the most is see anyone looking down on anyone who's working a job, just because it's not something that's like very creative or respectful. Like I've had to tell my friends off for making fun of a garbage man before. It's like just pissed me off. What the fuck are you making fun of a garbage man? That's very necessary. Society breaks down without them, and the plague comes back. You shut your mouth. I think I passed up my objective a while ago. The only job that Dartigan, the only job is being a critic. I wouldn't even call myself a critic. I'm bad at being a critic. Yeah, useless? Yeah, I'm far more useless than most of the people in chat. Wait, okay, that's up there. That's, oh, I didn't look up. You hate those type of people? Unfortunately, there's quite a few of them. Some people just want to feel good about themselves, so they try to degrade other people's jobs. I remember when I've worked shitty jobs before. I remember specifically several times where I'd be working a crappy job, and someone literally would say, I'm glad I don't have your job. I just had to, like, bite my tongue from saying, well, fuck you, cunt. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't important, now would you? But what was I talking? Why am I complaining about this for? Why did I bring it up? I just asked people about their jobs, and for some reason I go into a rant about this stupid stuff. You're a Dartigan admirer, that's your job? Oh, thank you. You're also a streamer, cross-eyed. Actually, I watched a bit of your stream earlier today. I'm not sure what game you were playing, but I was, you know, checking it out. Keep up the grind, my man. You'll get there. I said, don't have your shit person. That's the perfect put down to anything, chat. Just think it to yourself instead of using it, though. You push carts and you get that line all the time. I have pushed carts before. I have done that job. That was actually my very first job after high school. Pushing carts at a retailer. It's thankless, and it's shit and hard, and especially when it's cold and rainy. But I salute you. It's okay, we're your therapist, you can let it out. No, I don't know, I think it's a good topic. I mean, we spent like the last, what, hour talking about my voodoo dick. Let's talk about, real shit now, I guess. And I probably brought that up, but I just jinxed myself. Like, voodoo dick? Smart people conversation over. Hmm. You called critics failed artists. Oh, good thing I'm not a critic. Bitcoin GME Burr. Hey, I wouldn't even call myself an investor with that. With my whole Bitcoin. Your first job was drilling holes for planting dynamite in a demolition site, and you were only 17 to support your family, so it's no shame, man. That sounds like actually... I didn't know you could get that kind of job at 17. No, Cammy's back. Oh, voodoo deck. I mentioned it and it triggered her. Down, girl. Don't make me get the whip.
Phoenix stumbled upon a winged creature, easily mistaken for a fairy. However, its true identity would soon be revealed.
So, what is it?
Don't threaten her with a good time.
To free it.
Yeah, I realized that too after I said it.
Don't tell me now.
Can you please respect my narrative pacing? As Phoenix freed the small creature imprisoned on the isle.
Hey, listen! Whip, yeah, the whip fist. Don't make me get the whip fist.
I am but a piece of Nike, the goddess of victory. Please free the others, so I may return to my full glory.
They won't win without Nike. She's like a glove or a thing you wear that protects you.
Really, Dart, 90% of people have useless jobs, and in 10 years, it will be 95%. Depends what you mean by useless jobs. I don't disagree that there are some jobs out there that are definitely in danger of being automated away. But I wouldn't really call anything you're getting paid for. Usually people don't, bosses don't pay for like jobs that don't actually make them more money. It's the best way of looking at it. It's a weird statement, but so I don't know. What's a useless job to you then? You answer that for me, then I can continue. But there's definitely gonna be a lot of jobs that won't exist anymore in the next 10 years. Like any job you drive for, I would say you need to like get retrained for something real quick. Any truckers in chat tonight? You'll better get on that. You're playing Xenoblade Chronicles again. That's why I didn't recognize it. Whew. Not a big fan of this narration. They're just doing cute, funny stuff. What was that?
What was that?
I've completed my mind merge with the character. We're saying the same line now. So is that my objective out on that hand? I think it's on the hand. Yeah, here we are. In this game, you don't have a bird, but instead you are the bird, huh?
Its highlights include a massive tree that reaches up.
Try to sell diamonds, you'll see they'll have no worth. There is no job for selling them, job for modeling for them, job for mining them, job for transporting them, but 90% of the jobs related to it are about making people think they need it, so they buy it. Circle and yellow animation is a growing thing. So you're saying selling diamonds is not a job? Well, there's plenty of things. Diamonds are useful for more than just jewelry, though. There's plenty of things diamonds are used for beyond that, especially in science and other such things. So diamond, selling. There's definitely a market for selling diamonds in that regards, and but usually I think they make their diamonds. Yeah, drill bits. There's a lot of diamond drill bits out there.
From such great heights,
and diamond anvils as well for material science.
The most beautiful apple tree.
But if you're talking about De Beers, yeah, they're a diamond cartel, so they just... Diamonds do have value, just not as much value as they currently have, because that's just because of market manipulation.
That view from Mount Olympus is something else. I haven't seen it in years.
You're not getting that high again, so...
That's where God of War 3 is taking place. Alright, Valley of the Eternal Spring, huh? Investigate the apple tree. Reach the fallen bird. Okay, that was that thing I knocked out of the sky. Do you think Dragon Age and Dead Space will get remasters in, like, Mass Effect? Possibility. I mean, Mass Effect's getting, technically, well, a re-release with a few additions to it. Most meaningless job, in your opinion, is those mofos that are called influencers. I would mostly agree, actually. Because I don't think they're actually that good at selling products. How many of you have ever been, bought something a YouTuber sponsored? Be honest. How many of you are signed up for any of that stuff? Like, oh, my favorite YouTuber likes it? Bye. Besides my voodoo dick, I know. We all know you're into the... all into the voodoo dick, product line. Especially the new member of chat we were talking to earlier. Who's gotta get 100 of them. You bought subs? Well, I'm talking. I'm not. Actually, I don't even advertise my own subs though. I always tell people, hey, don't spend money on me if you don't need to, or if you don't want to. You don't feel like you have to. But I'm talking about specifically the products. People like, hey, join Dollar Shave Club. Looks like, yeah, it's a Breath of the Wild clone, just like Genshin Impact. Just as soulless too, but it's not terrible. Only if I were to use it and gets me a discount. I suppose if you can get a discount on it, but I just don't think a lot of YouTubers are very good at that. I'm probably wrong because I've never looked at the data. Obviously, they're making money up for it, or they wouldn't, do it. I just wonder how effective it is. You bought a fractal case based on sponsored videos from tech YouTubers and ended up being disappointed with it. I mean, it's okay, but not worth its cost. Use Gabby, which is an insurance broker. You save $700 a year. I actually haven't seen too many YouTubers sell insurance. But what? I've never heard of Gabby actually. Other than the Gabby who usually watches my streams, that is. This game is good just chat. It is I guess it is a good just chatting game, isn't it? It's just mindless enough that you can just not really pay too much attention to it. Skip a voodoo dick, we need a Dartigan hentai. I wouldn't mind. If someone wants to draw a hentai of me, we can, make that happen. You can even make it about the voodoo dick. You're sorry for the bad English spelling. You're fine. You're most people don't spell correctly here, anyways. Here's a bit of truth about the English language. Even the people who speak it natively and spell it natively suck at it. Me included.
Yes, I am. Pleasure to humbly make your acquaintance.
Phoenix, sorry.
Like, fuck, where do they search for the best prices for insurance fee? Like, insurance? What's that? I don't have any of that. I'm American.
I have to admit, I wasn't expecting a tree, but even in your
actually, don't they have like the old
that's sweet of you to say.
Government healthcare over there in the UK? I guess you can probably still get insurance though.
Happy smiles of the creatures I help. If only I could travel to those most in need. But alas, my roots keep me anchored here.
So that's why Typhon did this to you. So you can't use your beauty to move ships or inspire bravery in battle against him.
Me?
Why am I watching bears fight?
I don't know where you get such outlandish ideas. True beauty is found in acts of service. True love is the giving of yourself to others. The name Aphrodite should have stood for those things all along.
She did not just say that.
I am reformed now. My old essence locked away in a vault, wedged under my largest root, which is for the best.
Maybe I could get that essence back for you.
Her horniness has been stolen from her chat.
We have the hungry to think about.
You said you need to free yourself from your roots. To feed the hungry, of course. Well, my roots were as a pretty bad farmer, so I know how to hurt plants. Salt, it shrivels them up.
Oh, would that work? But of course my roots are not ordinary. They're primal, powerful.
So we'll need, mythical salt water? Oh! This is in the prophecy! A pearl in
There was a
rough
prophecy?
seas. You were a pearl born from rough seas.
Oh yeah, you were totally a
salty sea
pearl.
foam
That's what
from
you
your
were.
birth.
Yes, what an inspiring
You should have known I was a
proposal.
testicle.
But I couldn't possibly trouble a stranger to recreate
They changed it to be something more
the conditions
family
of my
friendly.
birth.
What if a stranger asked to be troubled?
If a stranger asked to be troubled, then I suppose I wouldn't really be troubling them at all. Here's how to conjure sea foam from my birthplace.
I already know all about this. Mom loved this story. Grandpappy Uranus threw a pearl into the sea. The sea churned into foam, and Aphrodite rose up out of it.
Again, not a pearl.
Grandpappy? I'm not sure that's how it...
That's definitely the story.
Okay.
Even Zeus, like, I definitely wasn't the cock and balls.
Got it. Knock a pearl into the ocean really hard. That sounds simple enough.
Oh, thank you, Phoenix. I'll be serving fresh apples to the less fortunate across the Golden Isle in no time.
Well, this is weirder.
So,
than the time
you're
we
very
lived
ashamed to admit it, but you
together in
downloaded Raid
Greece.
Shadow Legends? Who convinced you to do this?
Sweet and charitable.
What'd you get out of it?
Isn't that what you were aiming for when you married her off to Hephaestus against her will?
Hey now, it wasn't. I mean, she knew I was doing it for her own good.
Roll the pearl to the ocean, huh? What do you call it when a character in a video game choose the scenery? I don't know, tell me the answer to this riddle. I believe it was Mini Lad. I believe it was Mini Lad, and I was very disappointed. But it must have been one good argument, though, since we've been making jokes about that for years. Sammy's going to disown you for it, too. You didn't spend any money on it, though, right? You just, so, you can just freely, like, I saw what it was all about. Argents, guys, you have a good night. Thanks for being here. Hope you enjoyed the weird stream tonight. As long as you didn't actually spend real money, I guess you're still, you're fine. That's when you like, there's no going back, though. How far do I have to roll this thing? Nope, not fighting you right now. Busy. Wasn't that weird of a stream? The conversations, yo. Well, it's a pretty normal conversation stream, actually. It was like 2 years ago? Oh, it was before you knew about it then. Oh, I see. Okay, I thought it was something you just did recently. So you're just admitting to it for like years later. Keep forgetting that actually I can sprint. Here's your hentai plot. You were working on a script, then something flew through your window. As you look at it, you realize it's a weird-looking dildo, but as soon as you touch it, you pass out to be continued. I don't like where this thing's going.
You challenge me, and you shall be reduced to nothing.
Who's yelling at me? Are they fighting each other? You're not gonna argue with an internet rando about your work? Someone, what's going on in chat? Am I missing something? Chat, don't argue with each other. Be nice. You're too drunk to continue that fanfic? Good. Probably didn't need to be continued. Everyone chill. Just chill. Is it weird that all of your Persona characters are running around in swimsuits and maid costumes? Nope, sounds about right. Exactly what I would expect. Okie dokie. Yes, Darted L. Don't call me Darted L. That's the worst insult. would be nice. That's what you block. That's probably the smart thing to do. It's a lot easier to do that than anything else. What's up, bye guy? How you been today? What you been up to? Alright, we're gonna have to kill you before we get the pearl, right? Oops, seems like that would kill me in the process of using it. Thought I could, like, grab that and throw it back at him. Is this just like fighting the Hinox in your Breath of the Wild? Nope, don't get it. Nothing about their eye. Eat more fruit. Just woke up. It's Saturday, so you tend to wake up late. Getting a good night's sleep in. I've been trying to break myself of that. I've been sleeping in way too much recently, so I've been like making sure I get up on properly on time. Well, it doesn't seem like it's very good against these guys. They just swat you out of the air.
Grandpappy Uranus locked all the Cyclopes away with the other
Good.
titans, huh?
Yes.
Right, what I miss in chat?
He was afraid they'd overthrow him.
Had to focus for once in the game.
Bored. Grandpappy made the right call. Those things are an eyesore. Get it?
When do you think the next true next-gen game is going to hit? This year, next, quite a bit? What do I mean? Just like graphics-wise? Don't know. There's already... It's not... We kind of live in an era where most games look good now. You kind of have to, like, just get something that's made by one dude doesn't know what he's doing to really get a bad-looking game anymore. I don't really know if next-gen graphics even means much at this point.
Is a gruesome tale.
Nothing gruesome about it.
I'd be more impressed about some other things, like, better AI in games than in graphics at this point.
So great, it severed heaven from earth.
That's not all that was severed. During his surprise attack, Kronos descended on Uranus.
When earth was severed from heaven, there was a great earthquake.
But, I don't know, at this point, I'll call games more next-gen when I see something more than just graphics.
The pearl flew from its oyster on land, and Uranus caught it.
I don't know, like better simulations of the physics, or like maybe like AI, anything along those lines is what I'm looking for. But if you're just looking for graphics, there's plenty, I think, options for that. Wait, I haven't tried to kill birds in this game yet. I don't think you can kill birds in this game. Yep, they go right through it. No bird killing. Is there really nothing else interesting for you to play except... I actually was going to play something different tonight, but I couldn't get it to work, so I chose this. Because I already had it downloaded. I was going to play a Splinter Cell game tonight, but that didn't work out. Yeah, it's been a while since we had a game where you can't kill the birds. You're going to say right now, I'm just waiting for a physics-based engine where the grass, for example, is an actual physical thing. Well, you probably won't see something like that for a while, because that, it does, add up. Making every blade of grass a bendable piece of physics. It's probably like a bad use of the current resources, so... But there's a lot of other things, like better destruction in games, better interaction with the environment, all those sorts of good stuff. Is your goal in life to go quail hunting one day? No, I just, I don't think I have a goal in life other than just, survive. Survive until I can, become an upload, and then I survive forever, I don't know. You're getting away from me. I have, minor goal. I've already kind of achieved my goal. My main goal in life before all this was, escape poverty. So I've already accomplished my life goal. This thing isn't fragile, is it? I think most of the game quality stuff is bottlenecked by developer talent and effort and not by current tech. Well, that and other... There's, like I said, it's never been easier to make a game because, game engines are actually pretty capable now and affordable. So that's why you get so many more games now, and most games generally look pretty good. If you want 3D graphics, even pixel graphics, you can make look even better. I'm gonna leave this here and fight some dudes first. Couldn't these things be responsible for what's ever turned everything to stone since they are Gorgons? Did you notice Werewolf the Apocalypse came out yesterday? Yeah, it's apparently not doing so well in the reviews. But I did see it got reviewed and it didn't look that great. It didn't look that great in the video gameplay videos I've seen for the past couple months. So I kind of lost interest in it. I'm just hoping maybe the new Vampire game will be decent. How goes it? It goes pretty well tonight. We've had a pretty fun night despite, playing a Ubisoft open world game, I think. When am I sending GTA 5? Well, I've already played through it and I got my footage, so it's just a matter of, finding time. I'm hoping maybe I can do it this summer. I originally had planned to do it last summer, but, things got in the way. Twitch is crashing every 2 minutes. I think your internet is messing up. I don't see anyone else having those issues. Maybe your Wi-Fi router is dying on you, my man. This is my first time playing this game. Yes, I've never played it before. I've owned it since there was a Steam, well, an Epic sale where I got it half off, but I just haven't, played it. Werewolf the Apocalypse is just, just say it's budget game, and I don't know, werewolves, I don't know if werewolves make the best, gameplay experience. Ow. We can just break them apart and start throwing them. Upload speed 50 megabits, download speed 496 megabits. Pretty good speeds. Everything is in order. Did I troubleshoot as well? What's your browser? Could be that. Chrome? I had no idea then. Unless you're sometimes even when you get your when you do a speed test, it don't. Like, I've had issues before where my speed test would be good, but I would still be lagging hard when I was trying to stream. So sometimes you can't trust them entirely when you get them. Oh, missed. Pearls are apparently a lot heavier than boulders, by the way. After seeing the Arkham-style combat and seeing that it was super lacking in that aspect. Yeah, this does not use Arkham-style combat. This is Breath of the Wild style. Well, I don't know. I guess it's sort of Breath of the Wild style combat. Breath of the Wild style combat, but with the Assassin's Creed in there in the mix. I mean, it's not a bad game. It's definitely better than the last two open world games Ubisoft released. Port sucks. It's got its fair share of issues, that's for sure. More like Odyssey-style combat in a Breath of the Wild environment. Well, it feels actually better than the Assassin's Creed combat, since there's more options for stuff, but it's very similar. You got a certain set of abilities and just simple combos. You're pissed because you can listen to You're pissed off because you can listen to Dartigan's amazing voice. I'm confused. Because you can't? I think is what you meant to say? Well, that makes a bit of sense, but, hey. I'm still here. How did I miss that? Did not open the door. Oh. Notebook is struggling to get 160p. Apparently everyone's just having internet issues tonight. Talking about werewolves combat. Oh, werewolves combat. I thought you were talking about this game. Sorry, I misunderstood. Yeah, I haven't paid too much attention to it. I just thought the game kind of looked like crap. I was never really interested in the werewolf setting of that particular universe. It's only the vampire stuff. Roll the pearl to the... Do I just gotta dip it in the ocean here? I think I just drop it there, right? And what else am I gonna do with it? Collect the godly sea foam.
From the sea foam, Aphrodite rose, full grown, beautiful as that same
We just
pearl.
collected semen, I think.
Zeus,
Based off the legends.
how Aphrodite was born.
Oh yeah? Then tell me how it really happened.
And Kronos, they fought.
You can't be serious.
They're giving the real account.
That's...
Because Kronos cut off his...
You're sick, Prometheus! Do not talk to me!
With the sea foam secure,
I'm glad they at least acknowledged it.
Phoenix resolved to return to Aphrodite with the key to her freedom and the vault.
Let's go free the goddess of love. We'll bring back horny chat once we set her free. Seems like everyone got out of their systems earlier. And the secret is out. What's a secret? Can't swim faster. Release the horny, yes. Pair the loins. What the fuck, Ubisoft made you laugh? What's wrong with me? Well, this was apparently made by one of their teams that still have some inspiration left. And didn't want to just do the same thing over and over again. But then they technically did the same thing someone else did, but it's still technically new. God of War 3 minigame memories are coming back. You're gonna play the God of... I don't think we're gonna get that kind of minigame in this game. Not if they couldn't even mention about the whole cutting off Kronos' Johnson thing. Been playing a lot of Dead Cells. I actually played a lot of Dead Cells too. I never finished it, but I did play it for a while. Really freaking addictive game. Probably the only roguelite I've ever actually enjoyed. Still never finished it though, because I can never ever finish a roguelite. I wonder if I get an ability to stop time and then I can just whack on something and send it flying. You're too impaired, horny chat has you riled up. It's nothing compared to earlier. We're talking about voodoo dicks and someone was proposing to marry me in France. I don't think we're topping that one. That's as horny as they can possibly get. Oh, yo, Horny Prime was achieved about an hour ago. God of War 4 did a great job explaining about Faye without a flashback sequence. You love it. Yo, God of War, well, they just called it God of War. It's just an overall great game. Everyone's on the cool. Everyone's in the refractory mode. Reject normie, return to horny. Well, that's every human. You have your normal moments and your horny moments, right? Your crowning achievement is getting me to reveal my D size. Didn't even mean to. Well, I've done that before, and then tonight. That wasn't the first time I've said that. I mean, I'm not shy. But, you know, chat's in the cigarette face. 2 a.m. in Chile? Well, you have a good night's sleep, my man. Thank you for staying up so late with me. Hope you enjoyed it. Cyberpunk stream, you asked the question. Oh, you were the one that... Oh, so you did it 2 nights in a row, then. I mean, I guess it was something you were just dying to know. Although they're that kind of enemy, huh? I got your sea foam. I gotta fight first. What about girth and width? So I don't have the exact measurements for those, but they're still impressive.
Do you have the sea foam?
Right here.
Oh, aren't you good?
Yeah, you just hold the foam like that.
Take my blessing for all your hard work.
My homework is to get like a measure that part of myself, huh?
Pour the foam on my roots.
Why do you want to know specifically?
The sooner I can expand my apple care.
Did it work?
Coming out of the foam, I was so fabulous.
Also, Blade Animus, thank you for your sub.
There's too many cuddly creatures that need my help. It keeps me awake at night, just seeing their little beaks and bright eyes, and those noses, those quivering wet noses.
Oh, well, I'd put my controller down. This is the Wraith Zone. We got tentacles. What? It's a boss fight. I didn't realize we were going to be doing that. I like his footwork. Ow. We splashed with foil. Yeah, we didn't make that dirty, but I mean, I was thinking it too. I'm not gonna lie. Can't knock him up in the air with that move. That move is worthless against him. Yeah, I know we can't hit him in the heel, unfortunately, chat, or the tendon. Need to be careful. It's kind of being a bitch. Parry him? I'd rather do the witch time thing since I can like slow-mo him after that. I'll do a few parries. Got him. Wonder if splashing... Okay, I just read the same horny comment after the same... that I already read.
What just happened?
Typhon must not like you, though I couldn't possibly imagine why. Whenever anyone defies him, he sends one of his raids. And that raid delegates responsibility, as raids tend to do, to Shades.
So the warrior that just appeared wasn't really Achilles?
Goodness, no! The true Achilles is far more than...
Thank you for the great stream as always, and as well as a great chat. I wish you all an amazing night. You too, game. Thanks for being here.
Until he's defeated, his shades will reappear on this part of the island.
Is there ever any good news?
Well, the sea foam worked, and I'm able to move my roots. One of them was actually blocking Achilles' lair. I can't help but the other three raids, though, Heracles, Atalanta, and Odysseus. Oh, you know what they say. Bad things come in fours.
No one says that.
No one says that.
Tough crowd.
What about the root blocking your essence? It's just that some
Why is
people
she
I
a
care
tree? It's
about
like
have been
Typhon's
turned into
curse.
stone, so I'm quite keen to...
Nope. No. For some
So do you like
reason,
you
that
like
root
this
is
stream of
still
this game, chat?
firmly in place.
Maybe I won't drop it after one time if you guys want to see more of it.
What matters is I can start delivering apples. All the animals will be fed in no time. Let's get to it. Thank you kindly for all your help. Many happy returns.
But I... That was strange.
I can't keep standing idly by. Sorry, I mean busily preparing anymore. You have to bring Aphrodite back to her beautiful, snarky self before I go crazy.
By the gods, where did you come from?
Behind you? Doesn't
Nice.
matter.
It's nice for
Don't
just
worry about
chatting,
me.
yeah.
Focus on finding another way to
Like I said, I won't drop it after one stream if you guys want more of it.
Saltier,
We can do it as like a
more
relaxing
water?
stream on occasion.
Actually, wait. What about Aphrodite's tears? Didn't she cry at the death of Adonis? They'd be salty and powerful.
You really know your stories, kid. Her tears just might work. If you put them
How
directly
many bodily
on the
fluids are we
root,
had to get for this
blocking
lady?
off her essence. Now, where did Typhon hide them?
And why are all the missions around her
First
about
of
bodily
all,
fluids?
some Tartarus nearby. There are 3 crystallized tears.
All right, we have a plan then.
Please hurry. Until Aphrodite is back to herself, who will I talk to about whatever this is that you're wearing?
What's wrong with what I'm wearing? And he's gone.
Personally, you don't find the game interesting, but the stream is fun. As long as the stream's fun, doesn't really matter what you're playing. You can make it interesting. You know, you can make the conversation good. Pain comes beauty. Greek mythology had a lot of sex, and Ubi is trying to keep it as PG as possible. You know, they had to release this game, you know, with that with a, you know, E rating, I think it has. We got a perk, yay! Blessings are powerful perks that will help Phoenix on their combo meter. Do I have to choose? No. Whatever. Good. Goddess of Love, remember? Yeah, but it's a little heavy-handed, isn't it? Save our game. Stop the recording. Well, chat, I think we're ready to call it there. How about you? Pretty good stream. Especially for a game I just literally had to go to when my first game failed. I like that stream a lot. Hope you guys did too. I'll definitely be measuring my cock tomorrow, so I can report the findings for all of you. And that was, I'm kidding, by the way. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you're new here, there were quite a few new people. Make sure you hit the follow button. And you can join the Discord too. There's an invite already in chat. Make sure you click on that. You talk to them anytime you like, as well as all your other friends in chat. I'll be streaming again tomorrow, so be sure to stop by and say hi if you got time. Love to have you. Other than that, thank you for all the gift subs tonight. There are probably like 50 of those thrown around or something. I lost count after a while. So thank you for that. Thank you for bits too, not to mention. Thank you for the 500 bits specifically done open for Play It Again. Play it again, Carl. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be playing this tomorrow. I might, if I can get Splinter Cell to work, I'll play that, but we'll see. But thank you for all the bits. Thank you to the mod team. Excellent mods all around. And thanks for chat for being, weird and, chill as usual. You're a mix of the two. But I appreciate it. So, chat, all of you have a good night's sleep, or have a good day at work, whatever time zone you're in, and hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow, safe and sound. Till then, I'm out of here. Later, everyone.